Take a screenshot. Don't know where it's gonna end up. Can I take a screenshot?
There's no like screenshot button. You have to do the Windows shortcut for it, which is Windows key, Alt, and print screen. You hit those at the same time. It'll screenshot.
Okay, I'm just gonna use this other program.
Okay.
It's okay. Like none of the stuff I take a picture of is sensitive or private, right?
No,
Like nothing private should pop up.
I wouldn't imagine. No.
Okay, stream is started. It says that good. Okay.
That's lame. There's no screenshot folder. No, there's not. It's not like Java where you have like a bind to screenshot and it goes to a screenshot folder. You have to use the Windows shortcut and then it saves it to. Hold on, what is the default folder? I have it shortcutted now. It saves it to. Stupid thing. Like if you go to, I think it's like, hold on, like your. I don't even remember how to like natively find it now. Oh, documents. The documents. Oh no, it's your videos folder. So like this, like if you go to your main PC folder in Windows, you click on it'll have music, pictures, videos. You go to videos, you go to captures. That's where it saves it to.
Is my
That's
keyboard noisy, by the way?
I mean, I hear it, but
Okay.
it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, I was using the crisp thing, but I think I used up all the free trial. Have you ever used that crisp where it takes away the noises?
Okay. Avachal, no, I won't. I'll do those during. I would save the points, the channel points, and just use it next time I'm on the guide world, and I'll redeem it then. So many hoops to jump through for a simple picture. It is kind of weird they don't have a screenshot button, but whatevs.
Yeah, like you think about when they do like parody and stuff. You think that would
Yeah.
be one thing they would get on because I don't know. Like that's
Oh,
kind of
dude, there's
important thing.
just yeah. I mean, there's so many things, and I have strongly worded opinions on a lot of them. Trust me.
I can see why.
Bedrock Edition seems like a gimmick. Bedrock Edition, like it does have a lot of flaws, right? And it has a lot of things that are frustrating about it. But there's a lot of good things about it too. And like when I play on Java and I play on Bedrock, there's like definitely a lot of things that are noticeably different about the two that I like better in either version, just depending on what it is.
Hmm.
But there's just so many little things that you would think that they would just kind of take care of. Like, I don't know. Like you could hire an intern to just go through and just like take care probably of like 1,000 items on the list over the course of like a year, just set them loose on it. But they don't do it. I don't know why they don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
It's really small level stuff, a lot of it, like a crafting recipe difference, for example. Like that can't be hard to change a couple of data values.
Yeah, like see, I only see like one side of it, so I was like, oh, they did a parody issue with Bedrock. I'm just like, okay, that's good. I never really noticed the opposite side where it's like bad or annoying that it's missing.
Yep.
I don't know the other side.
If you play Bedrock enough, you'll kind of get to a point where like if you start like messing around with I don't know farms or mechanics or you try playing survival in it or something like that, you'll also start to notice things that you're like, wait a second, I don't have this in Java. Why don't I have this in Java Edition? So it can go the other way, but when you're oblivious to it, you just don't know because you
That
haven't
is so
experienced
true.
it. You don't know that you're missing it. One big thing that gets me that's so little, but it affects me like majorly when I play Java is the reach distance. It's only like a half a block difference between Bedrock and Java. Bedrock's a little bit further. but like I misclick things all the time on Java because I can't reach them like I can on Bedrock.
But Bedrock is further.
Yeah, Bedrock's a half block further reach distance for clicking and placing blocks. Creative mode's a lot better in Bedrock too, at least in my opinion. Like the way your character moves, if you touch the ground, you don't stop flying. You're still in fly mode. You don't have that weird ice skating thing. There's a lot of things.
So, okay, my viewers, can you guys hear Prowl well?
Hi, everybody.
Just talk normal. Just talk normal.
Oh, I mean, I'm kind of a loud talker anyway.
Yeah, I turned you down in Discord. Then I'm afraid that these guys can't hear you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think your volume levels on my end are fine.
Welcome everybody into my stream. So many new faces. Welcome in everybody. Coming over from Prowls, it says strategy. Yeah, you can watch me derp about Bedrock. Okay, some people said they started in Bedrock but switched to Java. He's a little quiet, as you can hear him. He's a little quiet. Okay, so I'll turn him up.
Okay, turn me up. Henry Ash asked, Prowl, villagers don't drop XP, but do they cause Skulk to spread? That's a good question. We'll have to test that one once we get up there.
Okay. Oh, my controller works for the most part. That's good. Yeah, okay.
Cool.
I guess because I have it defaults.
You want me to walk you through? Once you're ready, let me know. I can walk you through the things that I've tested in your absence.
Okay, hold on. Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm always missing something. Oh, yes. I have this little overlay that shows my controller moving around, people like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm turning that on. And uh-oh.
Yeah, it said you left the game. If you're in a multiplayer game and the screen gets minimized, it's gonna leave the game.
For real? Actually, you gotta be
yeah.
joking.
Nah, it's pretty annoying. Oh, if it's multiplayer. If it's single player, it won't. Like you'll still be in the world.
Oh my goodness, that'd be so bad for like AFK.
Yeah, that's why like I always hit F11 and switch to windowed mode. I never have to worry about it.
Okay, so what am I doing again? I think I'm good. Everything looks very saturated. I mean,
yeah, Bedrock's a little bit brighter.
I mean,
a lot of the colors are more saturated.
Oh, maybe just because I cranked up the brightness. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
All right, cool. So I'll let you know what we worked on so far because I've just been focusing around the catalyst since that's probably
okay. It looks like you're marking out the area which it works in.
So cool. I got a command block set to repeat kill creepers. I was just using them because they don't.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I just remember one other thing. Yep. I need to update my command and let people know what I'm actually doing. Otherwise, I just get tons of people asking in chat what's going on.
Okay.
This way, it kind of automatically does that. Lets people know what's going on. Okay, so playing Bedrock. With
River asked me why don't I stream on Twitch. I used to. I prefer YouTube better. I won't get into all the semantics. You can catch a regular Prowl stream for that, but just for a number of reasons, I've decided I like YouTube better.
Yeah, for starting out, if you're kind of smaller on YouTube, I definitely recommend streaming on YouTube. That's what I tell other content creators. I don't know what your reason is. My better edition with Prowl, testing 1.19, Gulk, Duff. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think that explains everything. If the mods and people in chat, if you guys could just redirect people to that command, if people ask what's going on, I'll save having to answer questions. Okay, I am full attention now, Prowl.
All right. So one thing you should know, the Shrieker, there's a bug right now. It only works once per world. Once one Shrieker goes off, it won't work anymore.
Okay.
So we're not gonna. I set that one off by jumping on it, so we can't.
You were jumping about.
Yeah. So the catalyst will be like the main thing we can test. So
yeah, that sounds like the funnest, anyways.
I very scientifically, thanks to the help of chat a little bit, figured out what the radius is. It's a sphere. So 8 block sphere to be exact. And all of those blocks that are sat down are blocks where if a creeper dies on it, Skulk will spread. And it kind of works like moss. So if it's not a block,
if it's
that
not a
it can
stone variation.
Yeah. So here's all the blocks it can take over right now. And I
Okay.
think these top three are a bug. I don't think it's supposed to take over the polished variants.
Okay, that looks
Moss
good.
did
I
that
was wondering about that.
Moss did that on Bedrock initially, and then they fixed it. At least I think they fixed it.
Yeah, it also worked on the actual bedrock block.
Oh, really?
I never
Yeah, I
knew
think I
that.
do remember that
You
actually.
could break bedrock with it.
So if it's one of those blocks, it'll actually convert it, or has a chance to convert it over to a Skulk block.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll just spread the stuff.
Stream mods, if you guys want to do polls and stuff, go ahead. You don't need to ask.
And then yes, it will do anything. It'll spread within any block here, and it'll spread outside of the zone, but it won't spread if the mob. This is where the mob dies. So if the mob dies on one of these, it's not going to spread. But if you put it
how
here,
how you killing the creeper? The command is
block. Yeah.
Oh, is it really that slow?
I set it on 20 ticks. We could set it faster if we
Oh, you
wanted
could
to.
do that kind of stuff? Oh my, look at the options.
What? See, that I don't know that about Java, so you guys don't have that.
Oh my goodness, guys. There's probably a way, but it's probably really weird. We have like just like a single line. You open this thing up, there's like just a single line. You have to type everything in there.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, this is pretty nice, all the options
Dude,
on
I'm
it.
so jelly of this.
So here, I'm going to set the tick delay to 10 so it happens a little bit quicker, just to make you happy, Ray. So yes, it'll spread outside of the zone, but the mob has to die in that zone.
Okay, good to know. Okay, so right now it just does the vine, and it only does the actual. These don't give XP, right?
No, if you mine
it's only the
this
actual.
up, I don't think it does. It has to be the actual Skulk block.
Okay, let me give me some. Let me grab some tools. What? These. How do you find tools in this thing?
It's the little.
Oh, okay.
I like.
They're like categorized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's organized pretty well. There's a couple things that you're like, does this belong to me? Also, you have to change yourself to survival mode.
Yeah, I see my my fast macro commands don't work.
On Bedrock Edition, if you hit escape and hit settings, you can change it there in the game menu, or you can change it via command just like you do in Java.
Let me see. Game mode, tab. Survival, tab. Oh, is it just really slow? Oh. Control backspace doesn't work in Bedrock Edition?
No.
Oh, you have to tab twice?
/ let's see, game mode.
It's like S tab,
survival,
tab works.
And then, so you do / game mode survival at S, and then that would do it.
Okay. Yeah, it just had to hit tab twice. It's kind of weird. Could you give me a bunch of creeper eggs? Like a stack of creeper eggs? I don't feel like switching game modes again.
Yeah. Creeper eggs.
Okay. So then I just throw those down. They die, and then I'm already in survival. Why is my... Oh, I guess my hoe looks weird. Wait. It just instantly vanished. Oh, I need Silk Touch.
Well, okay. Silk Touch will give it to you, and then that would give you... The regular hoe would give you the XP.
Okay, so no XP comes from the vine. It just disintegrates them.
I'll put down some dirt blocks real quick.
Oh, what was the poll, by the way? Mojang making Bedrock as the main version. Yeah, I mean, they did that a while ago, technically. It looks like the majority of people agree with that. Okay. Dirt blocks. Throw down a creeper. Kills creeper. I got these blocks. So then, these a little bit, they're not instant. Can't break them. And the XP, like,
It did drop XP down.
Did it, like, instantly teleport to me, or is it
looks
different?
Like it floated up to you. I don't know
maybe I can't see it. You guys aren't seeing it. Stream, are you?
Yeah. I was able to see it. It's dropping down and then like looping under the block to you.
Okay, so now that piece actually went down, the XP down there. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't it pops out of the block. It doesn't immediately go to you. So okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out this.
One thing somebody asked was if you kill a villager, if it'll spread Skulk, and I don't know the answer to that. So have fun.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Die.
It
It
does.
does.
That's good to know. I'm
What if I die?
guessing you don't. It doesn't work. I don't. But what I don't know is if you kill me. I don't think player kills do it at all. But here, I'll switch myself over real quick. You can just have a whack at me. No spread, right?
No.
Okay.
Negative.
So player kills negative. Creative.
I guess I could be writing notes.
Prowl trade with the villager XP? No, so it's not the XP itself that's doing it. Because Ray, earlier, we tried throwing a bottle of enchanting just to see what
Oh,
would
okay.
happen. It doesn't spread. So
Okay.
it's not the action of XP coming out of something. It's the action of something dying in the area.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of figured that from the live event. That's kind of how they illustrated it or how they presented it when they talked about it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
that's a good thing to know.
And I don't know if you saw King B-Dog's tweet, but one thing he said is that the function of it spreading more or less depending on the amount of XP is not in the game yet. So right now it's just a set amount. It doesn't matter what you kill. It's going to spread the same amount. But I imagine maybe in a upcoming beta, maybe they'll change it to where the higher XP mobs will drop more or
Like a
spread
bigger
more.
area and more blocks versus vines.
Yeah. I know one
Good to
of the
know.
things I think Pixel Riff said this online was he was asking like, well, what if you kill the dragon? Like, can you imagine? It's like so much XP it maybe like spreads over the whole end island. I don't know like what the cap will be to it, but it's a cool like theory. What about mobs that don't give XP when they die? Well, we just tried a villager. Villagers don't give XP when they die, and that worked. So I can't think of anything else. We could try like I imagine a wandering trader will work.
Oh, whoa! When you it does both of them when you put them in.
Yeah.
Oh, that is something.
So that gave us Skulk.
Okay, that was a llama, I guess. Wait, get
Yep.
this guy.
Yep. So all of those do. Somebody said baby mobs. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a way to spawn in a baby mob unless we actually just get lucky and have something that's a baby spawn in. But I don't think we need to test baby mobs. I'm pretty confident they'll work.
How do
Anything
you
else?
in Bedrock? How do you make another item? How do you like in creative? How do you make a second item?
What do you mean make a second
I
item?
mean, like, how do I duplicate? Like, I have
Oh.
one hoe. I want to make that hoe into another hoe.
Oh, you just have to pull it from the creative menu again.
Oh, really? So you can't like get specific durability or enchantments? Enchant
Maybe
all
there's
over
ways
again?
to do. I think there's ways to do a lot of that via command. I'm not that knowledgeable about those command strings to know how to do
Enchant.
it.
Ray.
I'm pretty positive it exists, but I don't know how to do it.
Silk. Hey, I figured that out.
Okay, cool. See, all right. Well, you already know Bedrock Edition more than I do.
Oh, they
Guys,
said
I'm
you
gonna
can
hand
get
the
a.
guide series over to Raze now.
They said you can get baby mob by using a spawn egg on a spawn egg on a mob that's adult. That works in Java. Does that work in Bedrock?
I don't know,
So like do a cow, and then right click on the cow with your spawn egg again.
dude. If that works, that'll blow my mind. Just so you know,
That's how I mean that's how it's in Java. That's how we
it
make
is
babies
okay.
there. It's somewhat recent though.
Cow.
Click
No, you
again.
can't. You can't click on it at all.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that answer
I
the
didn't
guys
think
is
that was the thing.
in chat. It was a good try though. Um,
Ooh, somebody asked if the golem dies. That's an interesting one.
I think it's pretty much every mob. People are asking about the TNT question I asked in my video, but if we want to, we can move on to that.
Yeah, we can. Here, I was gonna try to golem real quick. I don't. This is a cool Bedrock exclusive. If you check this out real quick, a regular pumpkin will make an iron golem. Doesn't have to be carved. That's just regular pumpkin.
What?
Die, golem.
See, this is where I pull out my saved toolbar that has this OP sword that kills stuff in one hit.
That's nice.
Let me help you. I don't know if it can help you.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Skulk
there you go.
spread. The golem works.
You can make your iron farm a little bit more productive.
Yes. I did test this. This little representation right here is how far up and down the skulk would spread. So If this is your Skulk block right here, that iron block, it'll spread up 1 gap. It'll spread down by 3. But for it to go up, it's
Has to
got to
be
be
air, right?
connected. For it to go up, it has to be connected. So if you just have this, like here, like we go
Able to
here.
do a demonstration.
If you go here, and I don't have my creeper spawn egg anymore.
I got one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm like you removed it. I put it on top of it. Was that good?
If you put it on top of it, yes. But like if you do it down here.
Okay,
yeah,
so it has to have like air above it. Like this underneath here didn't work.
Yes, exactly. And like, you see, that's funny. That wasn't working earlier. It wasn't like spreading up like that. Interesting. But yes, you can block it with a 1 block above, but 2 blocks above won't block it. It'll spread if you.
Okay,
have 2
so it's
blocks
kind of similar to moss. I think that's how moss is.
Well, moss actually, I think it's the same in Bedrock and Java. Moss has like a range of like a number of blocks up that it'll block.
I mean, it needs like, I think it needs like 2 air. I think that's, if I remember correctly, I think it needs 2 air above it. I think that's a part what I was trying to say is a similar.
Okay.
So
yeah, like that's pretty much as far as I've gotten with testing. Okay. It does spread underwater. For Bedrock, see, this is where something
waterlogged stuff you're saying.
Well, yes, and this is where like Bedrock and Java could get very different here because there's so many things that are waterloggable in Bedrock that aren't in Java. So I don't know how it's going to work for you guys.
I would say it's equivalent to like lichen, right? And I think our lichen can be waterlogged. I would guess so.
Ours can too. So I guess that would make sense.
You get everything. Everything gets waterlogged for you. Yeah, it really reminds me of lichen. Like how it can be placed on all sides.
Yep.
And multiple in 1 block. Sorry if I'm missing people's questions in chat. Mobs the same place. Does it spread? If you come multiple mobs in the same place, does it spread beyond? No, it seems like just stays.
Right now, it's a pretty strict radius just around the mob. And then there's some percentage chance assigned to the spread actually occurring or not.
Okay, so it's like kind of like the grass, bone milling the grass. Like it doesn't always do the biggest area.
Yep. Or again, like moss works, right?
Yeah, yeah, like moss.
It very much seems like they took the moss mechanics and then they expanded out from that. Is the like just I got of it.
I guess I could just put it over here. Oh wait, I need the little box.
The catalyst. Yeah, I got it. Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
How far does the box need to be? I guess based on your circle. Okay, so that's, yeah, it looks kind of similar to moss. Moss is a 7x7 eventually. It always does a 3x3. This one might be a little bit different randomization, but it looks like it's getting
a little
close.
bit smaller.
Yeah, it looks like it might be 5x5 max. Maybe it's a circular. This might be max.
Maybe even 3x3. That's kind of like where we are.
If it went over here.
So it's a 3-block circle.
Yeah, it looks about right.
So it's interesting that the vines will spread out further than the Skulk conversion will go.
Okay, so it looks like it's 1 further than that. Oh, this kind of stinks. I just want to take. A lot of times, what I do is I just take a bunch of screenshots and then I kind of think about them later on. But I can't take them. Oh, my program to take screenshots uses Shift, which sends me downwards. It's kind of funny. Okay, so that's good. So that answers some people's questions. Oh yeah, can you push it with pistons? That's obviously a really big one because it's pretty much useless if you can't move it with pistons.
Unless it like works like moss does and it like breaks, which would be kind of weird.
They just drop the XP or something.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna show you a Bedrock exclusive here. Hold on. Look. Nope. Watch this. Look.
Oh.
Put the button on the piston.
On the side. See, now that actually makes sense because that
Yeah.
piece doesn't leave. I think for us, we could put it on the back.
Can you?
Yeah, because it
Okay.
never changes. So we can put it on the back. It doesn't like it and put it on the side. But
Go away, slime.
but it
Get
does
out of
let
here.
you get some really cool like a 1-tick pulse.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does move with pistons, which is good. Does do more skulk than there is a lot of things. Yeah, there's the Shrieker, which he explained earlier, saying it only works once per world. We know the skulk sensor pretty well. We played around with that for many months. You can waterlog pistons too? Is that
Yep. Waterlogged pistons make for a really awesome
what?
stone generator.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, people have been wanting me to show you. They're like, show Ray this armor stand with poses.
What? Dances and stuff?
Yeah, they're kind of fun to play with. You can run redstone to them, and different redstone signals equal different pulses or different poses.
What? I'm just so baffled. Okay, I gotta stay focused. So, this was no move. Oh, that was move too.
That's move. I think I'm thinking.
I guess
All
it
of
makes
them will
sense
be.
because you can mine it.
Let's try Shrieker.
Yeah, go ahead, throw a Shrieker in there.
Sensor. So there's a Shrieker.
Okay.
Yes. Sensor. Yes. And then I imagine it'll
Oh
break the
wait,
vein.
the skulk sensor works.
Yeah.
They don't work for us, right?
Oh, they don't? What happens?
Yeah, it just doesn't move.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So I don't know. Like, what are some of like the like farm level things that come to mind for you when we're figuring out these mechanics?
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff come to me. I'm just gonna finish typing. So, so first thing I would do is say, throw down some TNT and see if TNT will expose the XP.
Okay. Well, you know what I don't know is if you mine this up that we placed out of our creative inventory, if you mine that with the hoe, is that going to give XP?
It should. I just noticed that the Silk Touch here actually has Silk Touch 1, where ours is just called Silk Touch because there's no levels.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So-
it is weird. It is called Silk Touch 1, like in survival play.
I don't know how many XP I got.
Look, oh, I did get XP.
Oh man, that slime scared me. I got XP.
Ow! Leave me alone! Run away!
Just chasing you around.
Nah, I'm a creative now. Go away.
Oh no, it's coming after me! You let it loose on me. Your slimes don't jump very high. Holy muggers. Our slimes jump like 5 blocks up. Okay, so I did get XP. I wanted to know how much. So we have a command called XP, which you do not. Okay.
I know you can like slash.
Oh,
give.
it's spelled differently. XP. Oh, you don't got autofill. B0.
But I think when you do that, it doesn't reset your hotbar. I don't know how to take XP other than dying. Does anybody know how to take XP away other than dying? What happens when a player with XP dies? We tried that already. It doesn't do anything. Again, it's not the experience that causes it to spread. It's the death that causes it to spread. And players are excluded from that.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because I don't know any of the commands, but we have a thing like we would clear XP and then we would set to 0. We would pick up some XP, and then we would query it to see exactly how much was in there.
Yeah, I don't even think we can. I don't think you can query XP either. Do I have anybody in here that knows the Bedrock commands good enough? Say, I don't think we can do that. We don't have access to really anywhere near the commands that you guys do.
Zero. I said 0 levels. Oh, it doesn't even let me remove levels.
Slash
Can I do?
XP 0.
Oh, maybe you guys can do negative. Can't believe that control backspace doesn't work. Okay, let's try negative numbers. Is
No, I tried it.
Oh, you did?
I don't think it works. No.
Because in Java it used to work. Can't give a negative XP point. It even says that. It's so funny. But
I know how to
anyways,
get rid of your XP.
yeah. Oh, just like, turn on keep item thing. Turn on keep item, please.
Oh. Where is that? Keep inventory. Done.
Oh, I threw out my item.
Get it.
Someone says that Bedrock Edition is giving them stress. I think after a while, I'll get to know it better. Maybe I should give you my host so you can kill me faster. that's what it looks like when you die. Then respawn, I end up over here. Oh, do you
What?
do you have like the F3 end thing?
F3 what?
No, they didn't remove my XP, by the way.
Those keyboard shortcuts, they don't exist. None of them.
Oh, okay, let me just oh, okay, so I'm on a new level. No clue what that is. I would say...
Oh, somebody said don't turn on keep inventory. You don't lose XP when you die. That's true.
Double-edged sword. Get around 2.5 levels from a shrieker. Oh, you're talking about if you destroy the small amount from the block. Are you picking up my stuff?
I picked up your XP, so you wouldn't come over and get it.
Oh, okay. Like, dude, man,
yeah, I do have some
to re-enchant that hoe again. That's gonna take me another hour. Okay, so I do need these blocks. See, my blocks don't have any textures. Probably some texture pack thing. Okay, could you give me some skulk blocks, like a stack of them? Maybe a stack of each of the types, please. Sure. Bacteria doesn't even exist? What? Someone said that it doesn't exist.
Maybe if Ray learns we are missing the debug screen, he'll push for it for parity. See, that's the thing. I don't know if you follow what Mojang says a lot, but their stance on the debug screen is that they wish they never gave it to Java Edition, and they don't think that players should have access to it, and that's why they won't bring it to Bedrock.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, so it's 2.5, just like someone said in chat.
Okay.
2.5 XP. Okay, and what else did we learn? Distance on all of it. It's also a sphere. How big was the sphere?
8 blocks.
Okay.
Tell Ray that the black and white blocks are a bug. Yeah, that's some kind of weird bug in Java.
Oh my goodness.
Or in Bedrock. I've never seen that happen before, so I'm sure they'll have it fixed in next.
Yeah, if the stream mods want to do polls about the different things that we're talking about, go ahead. That'd be interesting. Do like a poll on what people think of the different features. I'm ready. Let's see if this works. Oh, that's a really white TNT. Ours is kind of see-through. There's definitely XP.
Ooh, that's cool to know.
That's quite a bit too. So I think it came off of everything. That thing dropped.
I picked up some of the XP by accident.
Yeah, I was watching it. So the catalyst dropped as an item. Okay, so it's not quite like a mob spawner. I suppose because it's an actual block. So that means I can obtain this without Silk. Wait.
What?
Silk Touch TNT. That's Silk Touch TNT right there. I'm telling you that. How is this not Silk Touch TNT? You're saying this TNT just got me an item that I can't actually get without Silk Touch. Right?
Yeah.
Is that normal in Bedrock? Like, do you get items?
So what item did you get?
Okay, the catalyst.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't get that without Silk Touch, right? But using TNT, I got it without Silk Touch.
Huh.
Hold
I'm
on,
trying
I
to
gotta
think
take
of
a
another
screenshot of this.
example of that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like a bedrock thing.
Well, what about what
So
happens on Java if you TNT stone? You get stone, right? You don't get cobblestone.
you get cobblestone.
I'm pretty sure on Bedrock you get stone from it.
Oh,
Am
so
I
maybe
am
it
I
is
crazy here? Am I crazy here? Blow it.
Silk Touch catalyst. Don't blow me up.
I'm letting you do it.
Oh, okay.
Somebody says I get cobble. I don't remember this. I don't use TNT a whole lot. Okay, that's cobble.
Yeah, looks like cobble and weirdly textured dirt blocks.
Yeah, the gray is really throwing me off.
So I don't know if that's a bug or not. People are saying cobblestone. What effects does multiple catalysts have? That's a good question. I'm so glad it gave me a bunch of these. Okay. Oh, now I'm missing. Can you give me a bunch of mob eggs?
Yeah, here, let me change it to, I'm gonna change it to like chickens or something. Just so we can not have to deal with the slimes. There's chicken spawn eggs. Let me go change the command block.
Techlux says, will Ender Dragons work with the whole kind of thing? It should. Should be any mob.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's changed to chicken.
So we got 2 catalysts, 1 mob. They both went off. I don't know if that like doubled it or they applied it twice.
Ooh, the question I guess would be, if it does apply it twice, that means if you want more density, then you would have multiple of them to make it so you're gonna fill in your 3-block circle.
It's a bit hard to tell if it's working as double or not.
The only that close one to you is going off right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to like compare this shape compared to a single shape. I don't know. XP duping, someone says. It's more like it sucks the souls of the mob and then that turns into a special block. And that block happens to have XP when you drop it or break it. I don't know. I mean, that shape does look pretty big, doesn't it?
Man, I'm doing it by 2 right here.
Like, look at this shape compared to that one. Oh, it must be out of zone. I don't know.
I just put down 4. That didn't change anything.
Okay.
From the 2. I think this was me, like, accidentally placed the chicken out 1. I don't think the shape's bigger.
Okay.
The catalyst gives off soul speed particles. Yeah, it might be a placeholder.
Oh, yeah, like the little ghosts that come out of it.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they might change that. When you're this early on, a lot of things they'll kind of copy paste in just to have something.
XP multiplication. That's a good way to explain it, yeah. I wouldn't use the word duping unless it's an unintended actual duplication in the game.
Yeah.
Like when the whole shulker split thing came out, everybody's just like, dupe, dupe, dupe. And it's like, that's probably a bad term to use.
You would like to meet our furnaces. Our furnaces dupe XP effectively.
Wow. Is that the one where you can like you can put like power in, but you can take it out before it finishes?
Basically, like imagine you run a whole double chest of whatever through, right? Let's say fish. And you pull out your single fish is in the furnace and you'll get a double chest worth of XP, right? When you pull out the next piece of fish, you'll also get a double chest full of XP.
Oh, wow.
You'll continually get the full XP load. It doesn't reset the furnace.
So like long as you do it right, you just keep coming back and getting XP.
Yeah, I mean, really, as long as you don't break the furnace, you'll keep getting it.
Wow.
It's when you break the furnace at that point that it doesn't have that stored value anymore. It's pretty nuts.
Okay. So people ask the poll. People are asking which one did they like the most? They like the Catalyst over the LA, the Shrieker, the Mangroves, and the Vine. Makes sense. I mean, we haven't got the LA yet, but this is pretty cool stuff. Okay, so we're saying multiple catalysts don't amplify the spread. Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Every time I see this, I just keep thinking it's bigger than a single one.
Oh, because see, look, that's the max right there. Chicken tried to walk away. That's the same grid. It's 3 wide. It's the exact same design. But what you're getting is it's filling in quicker because multiple of them are going off.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think it is? Do you think multiple are like having?
I think.
Do you think it's
I
like?
think it is.
Think it is? Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's applying whatever randomness to each block multiple times.
I was
So
doing some singles over here, just kind of seeing what singles look like. Singles they don't look as full. I mean, was this one when I put down one? Did it do this, or did you put down a second one?
I put down a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I was just trying to see like
if
what
you
does a
have
single one
enough
do?
of them, like if I stack 8 here, is it just going to like fill in the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at
Why didn't we just put down like a gazillion of them? Yeah, okay, that's a pretty clear indication. Let me take a screenshot of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so more is better. You get
Yes.
you get more bang for your buck for each mob, right?
It's like it's like when you go to the store, it's BOGO. You buy one get one.
So more catalyst, more skulk per mob.
So if you were making some kind of farm, you definitely want to densely put some number of these, whatever the number is that's optimal. I don't know, but 8 of them seems
like
good.
Solid. That's almost solid, right? That's missing one.
Yep, that's the first time I missed one.
So I mean,
I don't think I reached all of them with that one.
They don't seem that expensive. I mean, like they showed a few of them in the video. I wouldn't think it'd be that difficult to get. If you can get one, I think you can get like 8.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Like, are you going to be able to craft it somehow, or like, do you have to naturally get them from these cities?
I would say probably starting out, it'd be just from the cities.
Yeah.
And then eventually, like sometimes they come in with ways to get them. Sorry if I'm missing you guys' questions in chat. Tell him that baby zombies. Oh. Baby zombies can ride adults. Oh yeah, I do know about that because I get a gazillion comments about that every time I show a jockey.
They can ride almost everything. If it has like the ride tag on it, it's probably going to hop on something's back.
A max spread range per mob. Does it work?
You know what I'm curious about? Phantoms. I wonder if it does it see, even though the phantom's in the air, does it like see it as being down? Oh, I can't. Oh, I gotta turn the
In Java, armor stands are considered like live mobs, so they have weird properties, but it don't look like it works on them. Is this pig having path? I think it's pathfinding problems, or is that normal in Bedrock?
It sometimes can be. Yeah, they'll have like some. Well, they just recently fixed some
of this. Save me! Oh yeah, I forgot you can spam clicking this. Wait, it doesn't split into little guys?
Oh no, I just turned them off. I put it back on peaceful.
Cause like we normally don't have that there.
Hey.
But yeah, I think this is something special with these because normally we used to have a little bit of pathfinding problems, but not much. Like they could get over it and sometimes would struggle.
Nay of just came in with the resub for 3 months worth of sub. Thanks so much for coming in with that. Really appreciate you using your Prime here. Access to a bunch of goodies, including subserver, special roles, extra privileges, more points earned, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for joining the Gordy game there, Nay of. Because I want to do exclamation mark sub. There's a document covering everything you get with it. Appreciate you guys, all the support. Really enjoy doing this stuff in Minecraft, and thanks for the support. Lets me actually put time into doing this. Really cool. Appreciate everybody who's showing that. Let's get back into the chat.
Like this in here.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Oh, this is a big one. Wait. Oh, you faked the inside.
Poor man's end portal.
Oh,
somebody said slime splitting. That's a good one. So like when the slime
oh yeah, that's a good one.
Splits in half, does it spread at that point, or does it wait till you kill the last ones?
Okay, you put one in, I'll
I'm gonna
kill it.
Be ready to get attacked.
I'm ready to kill it.
Put it on easy. So don't have as hard of a time.
Yeah, I'm going after this one.
I got a spawn egg.
Yeah, I forgot you guys can just spam click.
Too far away. Get over here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We need the little thingamajiggy. Let me just throw one down.
All right, now kill. Ah.
Okay, so we got those. So now we bring those over here. Okay, kill this guy. Get some more. Oh man, that is nice. Because like it's good because technically what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, NTD mob cap.
An interesting way to do that with like a slime farm, right?
Yeah, kind of have to spread them out.
Because
it's actually quite a challenge.
I'm thinking more Bedrock terms because y'all's mob farms are so freaking fast.
Oh yeah.
But on Bedrock, it might be faster to do something like a slime farm where they split and then you continually get spread as more and more of them die.
Yeah, like especially if your mob spawning is not that fast, because this would be an advantage because it's technically one mob.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you, Ray.
Did I not unmute myself? I pushed the wrong button.
Oh.
I muted myself to talk to a chat, and then when I unmuted,
Yeah, okay. I can't. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I have these shortcuts, but I did them wrong.
That's definitely interesting, though.
Okay, so what I was saying was, yeah, like how it's one entity, so it takes up one mob cap, and then you can turn it into a bunch of them.
Yeah, and you turn that into 2, and then you turn that up to 2, or actually more than that, right? How many middle size ones?
I think it's 4 or 4, right? Is that how it is in Java?
Yeah. I think that's right. It's just kind of random what you end up getting.
Okay, so JT says max area around a single mob is 21 blocks, and then you get 2.5 XP, which is a total of 52.5 XP. How much level would that be? Because they do get harder.
Please test if a golem killing a mob will work. It'll work because it's just the mob dying. You can drop kill them. I'm sure we can kill them on like a magma block. Any death of a mob will trigger it to go off.
Okay, people just asked about this. I just want to quickly do that.
Here, okay. Put down a boat again.
There's one there.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Just because I like to show you bedrocky things. So I just take my boat and go.
What? Dude, that'd be so much nicer than riding it with the mob inside.
Yeah, it's a nice mode of mob transport, especially villagers.
Boat, art. Okay, yeah, that looks really nice. Can you like fly in the air? Does it kind of lift off the ground too?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? So you can carry two mobs?
I used this not long ago to transport some Elder Guardians for like a little prank I did on my buddy Blue Jay.
Wait, yeah, Elder Guardians will go inside boats? See, in Java, if it's bigger than the boat, it won't go inside of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, Elder Guardians will go in there.
Yeah, so even like, what is it? Is it hoglins? I think hoglins don't go inside boats.
Yeah. Hoglin, you could put a hoglin in a boat. I think everything will go. Like you could put a gas.
We can't put like a horse in a boat. Like to do that, you have to do like a baby hoglin or a baby horse and then let it grow up.
Oh.
I mean, it used to be like your thing,
wait,
right?
You guys can't do a full size horse in a boat?
No, you start with the baby.
What? That's crazy. Cause like early game like adventuring, like yeah, dude. Like I'll have a horse with me and I'll put him in the boat to cross water.
So, oh yeah, I guess it's kind of random, right? Or do you normally always get 3?
It's random.
Okay.
But yeah, this is like if you want to like really quickly spread, like this is kind of a
Yeah, this
good
is
way
really
to do
good.
it. The question would be is how would you like what would be the best way to do it? Well, you know what you would
Yeah,
probably
because
do? Hold on, I got an idea.
they have to like walk towards a golem and then maybe go on magma blocks and they slowly die as they're going. Oh, of course, yeah, magma blocks. It has to be the block that kills them.
So look, so because I think we
Maybe
found out like
roses. Maybe roses on top of blocks.
it'll spread kind of far down, so you could probably maybe have something like this, right? And then
Oh, we need our little thingamajig.
I might not have it. Yeah, I don't have it close enough. Okay. So like you put this here. Oh, go over
Smart
chicken.
chicken.
Huh, why didn't it spread down?
Maybe it has to be sky. I don't. It's not sky access. Hmm. Maybe let's put it out a little further.
Oh, was it spreading up? No, it was spreading down that was further.
Does initial block have to be convertible?
I don't think so.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Oh, so just why didn't it do anything with the stone?
Maybe there's not enough air blocks above it, or
Yeah, I don't know. That's inconsistent. I feel like with when
yeah,
we were like way
they
down
would
there.
just say there was 2 blocks here. I don't know.
Yeah. Does it have something weird to do with like where this is? I don't see why, but so try it. That chicken did not like that at all. He's like, nope.
I see you sometimes get babies just by normal spawns.
Yep. Yeah. Huh.
Huh,
Okay.
I don't know.
So that could. So what if I go up one? It's not spreading. I swear we were having that happen over there.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Huh. Because see, that would definitely mess up you being able to just have like a magma block floor to kill.
Yeah, you'd have to get around it somehow.
I'm going back over here real quick.
I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it did it there. Is it because it's a non-spreadable block? Hold on. I'm going to go now, guys. Bye. See you later. Thanks for joining stream. I appreciate it. So, like, if I put this here, and this here. Look, it's not spreading. What? Are you guys getting this? Oops. You can't have a block above it. But yes, you can. Because look over here. Watch over here. Hold on. Let me grab this, right? Is it because it's being command killed? Watch this. Look, now it's not doing it. What? But you guys saw, oh, they're doing that? No, it's because it died down there. Oops. Has to be a slab? What does that mean? I had a solid block right here. A solid block right here. And it spread there. You guys saw that, right? And it spread down below. So why is it not doing it now? Like, what if I do it like over here? Connected? No, but it wasn't connected before. It was never connected. This was spreading down before. You guys saw it when I came back over here the first time. I don't understand. You killed on the one. Dude, I don't know what that means.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting some weird buggy stuff. Cause I came over here to test like in our original zone when I had a block 2 blocks up, and then I killed a mob on top of it, and it spread the sculk veins onto it. But then I replaced that block below with a dirt block just to see a grass block to see if it would convert it, and it didn't. And now it won't do it anymore. Like you're missing something? I'm not missing anything. This is exactly what I did. I'm 100% sure. Stream replay will tell. Well, you guys can rewind the stream while you're in it since we're on YouTube, and you can see what it did.
Have you always used a controller? For the last year, I have.
Do my chats appear? Sorry, Guru. What did I miss you saying? It's the block under where it dies doesn't get changed, but that's not what happened. But it hasn't always been that way. Is what I'm saying. The one that was on the same Y before, this block right here that was underneath my block was changing previously. Oh, I get what you're saying. I think it's because if I killed the chicken here, no, we were killing it up here, weren't we? Or no, I guess we were. Maybe we were killing it here. That must be what you mean. I could have swore I tried it in a different fashion though, and it did spread, but I guess not. But yeah, my original test was this, where I would put it here, and it would spread under. But we would need a way... I'm trying to think of like how you would automate.
Wait, how do you get...
What?
Oh, the numbers aren't showing up in my creative menu, how many items I'm holding. Okay.
No, yeah, it doesn't for whatever reason. Unless you like actually pull up your inventory.
Weird. That's just for creative though?
Yeah. Yeah, like if you switch yourself to survival, you see it. When you're in creative, you don't, since it doesn't. It lets you infinitely place them anyways.
Wait, how do you get more blocks again?
How do you what?
How do you get more of the same block? How do you get a stack? How do you turn one into a stack?
Just hold. Well, you have to pull it up in a creative menu. You have to hold down Shift and click it. Or no, if you just click it and pull it over, you'll get a full stack. Shift click will give you a single.
Wait, I have to grab it out of the menu again?
Yeah.
You gotta be joking. You do this you do this for everything?
Yeah, or you use the give command or something. But yeah, you can't like duplicate something that's in your inventory.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh wow. Like how do you fill up a chest full of items?
You hover over the item in the inventory. You have to like hit Control Q to just drop stacks of it.
Wow.
Prowl, have you tested the Sulk Catalyst in the Nether? No, we haven't moved to the Nether yet.
I would assume it'd be same everywhere.
Yeah, I don't see how Dimension would play into it at all.
If you guys are curious about controller, just do ! controller and I'll explain.
I think it changes the highest block it can find.
So it was fine when it died up high. Or it was fine when it died down low, but not fine when it died up high. Okay. Then if you had your magma blocks... Oh man, your guys' stuff is all ordered differently.
Oh, dude, you should see me when I play Java. Like, the struggle is real. Like, I don't know how to find anything in the creative menu in Java. Like, I'm just lost. I get to the point where I just go to the search thing and I just, like, type it in. That's how bad it is. But what it seems like does work is, like, the chickens still take damage when they're on here. At least, well, I got to turn off the command block real quick. I think they still take damage on it, even though it's got vines on it. Yeah, so that's good to know.
Fascinating, okay. So if we're trying to make a farm out of it... I don't really see it being that useful in Java, farm-wise, because... Yeah, it's such a minimal amount of XP and takes up room, like physical room, in order to store it all.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what your point is, because you might want to farm the block itself, like to
Yeah.
have
So
to
yeah,
begin
the
with.
block itself would be useful. I'm talking about the XP thing.
Yeah, the XP, I guess it kind of depends. The only thing I can think of that would be even remotely worth it, and chat, if you can think of any like instances, you let me know. But like one of the first things that comes to mind for me is, it's probably not going to work though, because like on Bedrock we have like the trident killers, and we can just like automated kill things in a 2x2 block square with tridents.
Mm-hmm.
But and that would, of course, spread the skulk around. And then, like, would you be able to find a way to do that, generate skulk, to where you get the XP from the trident killer killing the mobs, and also you can mine up skulk with a hoe to get XP too, so you double dip. That's the thing I was thinking. Is there a way to double dip? Or like you guys with your piglin, your nether side piglin farms, right? Or zombified piglin farms, like where you get XP. Oh no, do you guys get XP from those? You do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, would there be a way that you can double dip with that, to where you get the piglin XP, and you could have your hoe out, and then like get XP?
Yeah, just like we're Java's limited by how much XP you can take in. We're actually most XP farms are maxed at how much you can take in. So the only way to get around that is kill mobs that drop bigger chunks. And the way ours do it, they snap to a couple different categories worth XP. So if they have to drop 10 XP, they drop a 3 and a 7, I think. Something like that, instead of just dropping 10. Or maybe they drop 10. But some of them, they have to kind of jump to these different categories, which means more orbs, and orbs are only taken in at such a speed.
Oh, I've seen that from a Ilmango video, I think. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. See, I don't think Bedrock works that way. There's not like a maximum amount of like rate.
Does it just like absorb as instantly kind of thing?
Yeah, like you can, if all the orbs are there, like it takes them all in. I don't think, in chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, and I've had some pretty fast XP farms. I've never had an instance where I don't more or less instantly get all of the experience. Play Skulk does have XP. Yeah, we determined that earlier. Guru's talking about, so stone generator, pushing stone under the trident killer, then pushing the skulk out and collecting the skulk like an auto tree farm. Yeah. Well, I mean, really, so Guru, if you're not doing it for the XP, really, you don't need to kill them in that way. I guess, like, if you wanted to get XP while you're AFK getting skulk blocks, I guess that could be a thing. For Bedrock, that would maybe make sense. But
the XP orb if the XP orb inside the skull could also be bigger depending on the mob, that'd make more sense. But like at 2.5, it's not really worth it.
A lot.
What if you
had a way to generate it at such a rate that you were insta-mining it?
Leo also mentions the speed leveling, scaling that'll be later implemented. What were we saying about instant mining?
So what if you were able to generate enough skulk to where you could insta-mine it and get the XP that way? Would that be
okay? So yeah. So rather than saying combining it with a XP farm, do it on its own. So just mobs falling, they're dying, and then you're not double dipping. You're just getting XP out of.
Yeah.
But it's something you typically wouldn't get anything out of. Yeah, that would be, that'd be useful.
Like maybe for you guys, like maybe a general mob farm, right? Like you can make one a decent size, drops a crap load of mobs, spreading skulk everywhere. You guys don't typically get XP from those because you're not player killing them, you're drop killing them. So what if they're drop killing? You have some way to get the items, collect items, but then also you're generating skulk, at which point you can insta-mine that with Haste 2 Beacon and get XP from it. Maybe you set yourself AFK, like automatically, like punching or something, or I don't know, or maybe you do it manually. You like make a big block of it. I don't know.
Okay. So someone keeps asking to use soul speed on these things. See if you go faster. I guess we'll try that. I'm not very good with Bedrock Edition very well. And then I think maybe what I would aim for farm wise would be just obtaining the block. Usually when I design farms, what I do is if there's multiple things that can be done with something, I start with the simplest because it lets you accomplish something that isn't too hard, and you learn along the way. And by you learning that, then you're able to take on some of those little bit harder challenges, like the XP thing or the double dipping XP thing. So I think that's what I want to do next. What are your thoughts?
I think that makes sense. Because like the big thing I think about, and this is just, I think this is one of those things where Bedrock and Java players will come across things different. See, like one of my biggest farms that I make, and a lot of people make this type of thing on Bedrock Edition, is we'll have something like a
Oh, it does work.
Is it?
Yeah. That's definitely speedy. Or wait, or was I in creative?
Yeah, you're used to Java where it doesn't change. You have to.
Oh, I had to actually be in survival.
Yeah. Well, no, you just have to deactivate the flying. You're still flying.
How can you tell?
See, now you're not.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's different than Java. Okay.
Yeah, because I know Java, when you touch the ground, you stop flying.
Yeah. I guess that answers that.
But anyway, so what I was saying is one of our biggest farms that you'll have players make on Bedrock Edition is a portal ticking Ziglin farm, right? So you set up some portals, you tick them really fast, they drop Ziglins, you filter them to a chamber, and you kill them with the Trident Killer. And then, my setup that I have on my survival world is, let's say the kill chamber's right here, right? And on the other side of this is the Trident Killer. Trident Killer's in there. So on my other side, I'll have set up here a stone generator, and then I will infinitely get XP from that farm, and I can just sit here and auto mine stone or even moss, and then keep my tools full while I mine. So I can go AFK and then get infinite stone or get infinite amount of moss, and my tool stays full because I'm getting it from XP from behind me.
We have a similar thing. When Mending came out, I designed an infinite no farm.
Yeah. Using
portals. But we don't have the ticking thing. We just have to wait for normal.
Yeah.
But it works good. They come, they die. Since ours are aggro towards players, they drop XP. Does yours work that way?
Gotcha.
We don't need the Trident Killer. And then we just mine.
It's legit probably the only farm on Bedrock Edition that's better than Java. The one.
Oh.
Because if you get a few portals and you tick them fast enough, the rate in which you pull in Ziglins is insane. And I've tried to watch a few of the Java based farms, so the really, really big ones, and it rivals if not beats those.
So
you could do that.
You have to turn the portal on and off?
Yeah. You have you turn the portal on and off with there's some farms if you have fire tick turned on, you could do it with lava. And if you have fire tick turned off, you could do it with flint and steel. And then you turn it off with a water bucket. So you just alternate between.
Okay, so you're using natural fire spread to turn it on.
Well, you can. So if you have fire spread off, you can do it with.
Yeah, I just mean a normal survival world.
Yes, yeah. Well, me, I always play fire spread off because I play multiplayer and I don't want my.
Oh, okay.
Up. But yes, you can. There's a way that you can update the fire spread with a row of observers to make it spread faster. And
oh, really?
You can pretty much instantly light a portal. So basically, you tick the water on and off. The portal instantly lights, and every time it lights, it has the same chance to spawn in a Ziglin. So you tick the water in and out quick enough, and you have a few portals doing it. You spawn in Ziglins like crazy. It's really fast. So then you combine that with what we were talking about there, and maybe you find some way to do it with Sulk. And then you would be able to, kind of the same way, like you do with moss or stone, you'd be able to do the same thing with Sulk. Prowl, haven't watched the video of your server killer gold farm. Oh gosh, yeah, that thing's crazy. I'll point him to it later.
It kills servers.
Yeah, I had 12 portals set to ticking, and it was so fast that the amount of entities like Ziglins that it would create would crash a server. It's crazy. It was much faster than it's actually needed. I tried hooking it up to like 8 different like item lines to move the items quick enough to sort them, and 8 hoppers, 8 separate hopper lines wasn't fast enough. Two hopper mine carts wasn't fast enough. I needed 4.
Is this mob hopping thing a normal thing?
It only seems to be happening on these. No, it's not normal. It's
Okay,
just
so,
like the pathfinding's kind of funky.
Yeah,
over these.
it might in Java. Block 36 is a block, but they also walk through it. The mobs, when they get on it, they try to hop on top of it, so they just constantly hop. It's really funny.
Oh, yeah, this one, it's trying to like get on top of it. I think it's seeing it as a full block.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, I have to jump on top of it. Oh, I'm not on top of it. Let me keep jumping. I think that's
what. Yeah, I think it's similar, like the block 36 thing.
Can you break the skulk with the piston? No, we tried that earlier. It pushes with the piston.
Oh, really? That's different than lichen, right?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the regular skulk. The veins break.
Okay, the veins do break. Okay.
Yeah, and then for those that have jumped in kind of late, we did test it with TNT. You can blow it up with TNT and get the XP too, which is actually a really interesting mechanic.
Okay.
So let me ask you this really quick. So, how much XP does a typical single mob drop, like a zombie?
10, right? Is it 10 guys?
And then how much?
Or is it 5?
What was it? What was our maximum size for skulk spread? Was it that? Oh, it's over here. Somewhere.
7? Okay. Hostile mobs are 7.
Okay. So hostile mobs are 7. So how much XP does maximum spread give you? What does that give you?
Let me just pull up the Wikipedia. Has all the XP there. So currently, like I said, it doesn't matter the mob or how big the mob is, it's going to produce the same amount. But it sounds like you said that they're going to change that.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so
which would be interesting to see.
Okay, so hostile mobs are 5, and then
Schmitty, how's it going, dude? And then a skulk was how many? A single skulk block.
2.5, a half.
2.5. Okay.
So I guess if you're using a mob farm, you'd be getting half as much, but you're not doing any like swinging.
Well, you get half as much per single block, but a single mob death can generate this much XP, at least in its current iteration, if you have multiple catalysts.
True. So you would get quite a bit if you took it all.
You're multiplying the amount of XP that you get. This makes me think kind of like, imagine like that early game, you know, when you're in the early game, if you like can grab a few of these and you have something like a spawner that doesn't really like generate mobs that quick, but you want to get levels quick for, you know, whatever, like to be able to enchant early game or repair your stuff. Like that's not bad. If you just drop a skeleton or something on there and you get this much and you have like a stone generator pushing in a new floor or something. That's a decent amount of XP to come from one mob.
Yeah, so then you just have to get the stone.
In there, yeah.
Did you try moss too?
Moss did not convert.
Okay. That'd be kind of strange because you know the whole moss converting thing already.
Yeah.
Throw that on top of it, be quite something. Let's see, read chat. COD XP. Yeah, I mean you can use anything to get XP. So the zombie could drop the 5 XP, says JT, plus another 50 worth of blocks. Because he said there's 21, so it's like about 20
blocks. So basically you're getting 10 times the mob XP as implemented today. But like you said, we'll have to see how that changes, because it is going to scale based on how much XP the mob gives. So I'm sure that'll probably be one of the things, you know, how they take player feedback on so much. That might be a player feedback thing. Because I think as a dev designing it, you would want them, like, I would want to make it to where if a player puts in the work, it's actually a viable thing to do. Like, there's a benefit to doing it. Because if they made one mob only spread 2 Skulk, then there would be absolutely 0 point in using it as an XP source, you know? But if it spreads this much, then it's worth it to, like, actually make a contraption to maybe do it, because you're multiplying the amount of XP you get. But I guess it might not matter too, right? Because if you put a whole bunch of these things down, then maybe you'll just get a lot of it anyways. I don't know.
Yeah, for Java, I mean, the mobs just come in so fast as it is, even in a slow one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you want to start building some actual farms now? Do you have any more questions? Does chat have questions?
Yeah, I mean, do you have anything that comes to mind that you would like to start out
with? Yeah. So for Java, the best mob to get large amounts of is just Enderman, I think, right? Chat, do you guys agree? Do you agree Enderman's the best, or is there other mobs? So, and the other one could be piglins, but piglins is nether and you can't have water, so it kind of limits what you can build.
That would be kind of hard.
Enderman's the easiest, because that's like, I kind of just think of like wither roses, right? Wither roses is kind of the same thing. You just want a bunch of mobs to die by the wither, and like that's the one designs that I put through that really been successful were the Enderman ones. Like, everybody likes the Enderman ones. Fast mob spawns,
farms aren't
easy,
really, like,
primitive.
people make them on Bedrock, but they're not really anywhere near as possible. And I've never really messed with them a whole lot, so maybe chat could probably educate me a little bit on maybe some of the difference in the Enderman mechanics. I think there's some mechanics that are different that make them not quite as effective to use. I know one thing, just like right off the bat, is just the way that the mob cap works. You don't get anywhere near as many.
How many do you get?
Spawning in. Well, you see, our mob cap's a lot different than Java is, right? So we have a density cap. So, like, imagine.
So it's like there can only be so many in an area, so you need a really big area.
Here, I give a super easy example. This is a chunk. A block represents a chunk. Okay. So let's say a mob spawns here. It's going to want to check before it spawns that mob if there is more in the overworld. If there is more than 8 mobs existing in an area. So let's say this is the area it's checking, right?
That big area.
Go out 4 chunks in each direction. It's a circle.
That's a huge area.
2, 3, 4. 4
is it really like that?
Yes. So it's going to check a 4 chunk
for 8 mobs.
Right? Yes. So it's going to check this, and only 4 mobs. If 8 mobs exist in this area, it's not going to spawn the mob. The spawn's going to fail.
Okay.
If you're in the Nether,
is it hostile mob? Is it like mob cap specific?
Hostile mobs are separate, and then it also works the same for passive mobs as well. But they're like a separate cap. So yeah, it'll try to spawn there. If it sees, oh, there's 8 mobs in this area, the spawn's going to fail. And then there's a separate cap for the caves too. So it actually differentiates between cave spawn and surface spawn.
Huh.
So up until recently, actually, this just changed a little bit. It used to be 8 at the top, 8 at the bottom in the overworld. They just doubled the cave amount.
Really? See, Java
last update.
Java they tweaked it, but then they reverted it.
Yeah. So it's not that bad of a system. It's just the values that they use I don't think are very good. And mostly it's the check area that you just mentioned, right? The check area is so large that you,
how would you even would you even run into other mobs while playing?
You really don't run into a lot of them. So imagine, you know how caves are, right? Spaghetti caves are like, there's just spaghetti noodle caves all over the place.
Oh, there's a gazillion spawning spaces.
Yeah, so when you're and mobs, and this is different too, right? Mobs try to spawn from the top down on Bedrock Edition.
So they fill up the top first?
Yes. So it's a little bit different, right? Because I know in Java you guys start from bottom up, but if you make like a farm at the bottom of the world, it'll spawn in mobs faster. Bedrock's not quite that way. So on Bedrock Edition, if you make this, let's just pretend this is representing a farm. If you make this at Y256 versus if you make it at Y0, the rate wouldn't be any faster because the attempts kind of start at the top of the block. So it's trying to start from here, right? So it doesn't matter if this block is all the way up in the sky or all the way down at the bottom. The rate's going to be the same. But what's going to happen is more mobs are going to spawn on the higher ones than the lower ones. Is basically how it works. So
it's more likely to fill the mobs up here, and
it's
then
most likely
none
to
can
fill the
spawn
mobs
down
up
here.
top. Yes. Well,
Weird.
remember it can have 8 mobs up here, and then it can have 16 now here, cumulative between all the layers.
So like caving at night would even be better, in Bedrock Edition.
Yeah, like you don't really see a lot of mobs in the cave because they fill in all the area around.
Huh, weird. Okay, so I guess back to what I was trying to think about, which mobs would be best. For you, for Bedrock, it might be different. I know for Java, I think it's just Enderman.
Yeah, Java's might be Enderman. For us, like really, like I would probably the our gold farm, the portal ticking is probably one of the easiest because it's not really that big. Like you a couple of portals, a redstone like clock that's made to tick them properly, and you're pretty much done.
Okay.
General mob farms really not that bad too, you know, because like we don't do like the. It's crazy how much is different between the two games. So like you guys, when you make a general mob farm, you kind of just like alternate water flush them usually. You just have them drop down. We can't do that here really because when your cap is so small, you have to kill them as fast as possible. Like we've just used so many different ways to like flush mobs out as quickly as we can.
Oh, okay.
Because speed is everything. So what we do is like you'll have like a floor and then you'll put scaffolding on that floor like this. The floor is not going to be made of magma blocks. I'm just too lazy to change them. And then you would put water on top of the scaffolding. They'll spawn with their head in the water and their feet in the scaffolding, and then the water pushes them off.
Okay, so it doesn't check for head for water. See, ours, there was some bugs where they didn't check for head, but I think they fixed all those. So now it checks.
Yep, so they'll spawn with their head in the water, and then the water flow will push them off of the edge into whatever you want to push them off of, basically. And then you filter them however you want to. Usually we filter them to a 2x2 because we're going to trident kill them, but for this, if you were just interested in getting the Skulk, you would probably just push them off of a ledge and let them drop kill, I guess.
Yeah, because you just want them to die.
Yeah.
They don't have to be low health like we would normally do with the Enderman farm.
Here, I want to do...
Okay. So I think the way I would do it is maybe... Because mobs don't spawn within 24 blocks in Java of a player.
Okay.
So we do have to kind of keep them away already.
Yeah.
But then like they can just fall down. You can make them fall in dripstone, so it's pretty much they're gonna die within 24 blocks of player anyways.
Okay.
Then it really comes down to putting in stone and moving the stone, or you gotta have the Enderman maybe spread out to a couple of different death areas. The slime thing's pretty cool.
Yeah, the slime thing's really neat. Like I'm thinking, well, I guess you'd have to find a way to actually do it, right? Like because you're gonna kill them with magma blocks, but how do you get blocks in play to convert over to Skulk?
Yeah, like it'd have to be one of the things where like they're slowly moving towards like maybe Iron Golem, and then they're dying along the way.
Ooh, what about oh, but yeah, how do you kill them on the way? I guess I was trying to think like, well, I mean, you can slow them down easy enough by using spider web, but Huh.
No, I think the mobs produce the same amount of XP in Bedrock and Java, right?
I'm pretty sure, although there could definitely be some small differences. Like, I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, there might be some very small ones. Slime reached the cap without ridiculously sized farm. I don't know about Bedrock. I don't think that would be a good idea for Java, just because our Enderman farms are so fast. Maybe we should just go into End Dimension and see if it even works there. Do you have a set block command? You do, okay. Oh. A little bit different. Portal. Oh, you still have the old... Oh, what did I do? Set block. Portal.
I beat you to it. I just made a portal.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I said where I was at. Okay. Okay. I was a little confused. Oh, yeah, we don't got the spectator mode thingy.
No spectator mode.
And this is what it looks like. Ooh.
Now the end is a little bit different because how the overworld works on Bedrock, where you have a cave cap and a surface cap.
Mm-hmm.
There, it's one combined cap in the end.
Huh.
And I want to say it's like I think it's like 17 or something like that within that same distance, that same check distance. Like you'll see as you just look around here that you're not going to have as many mobs. Like there's a decent amount, but they're very spread out.
Chappie says, pointing dripstone on top of a block doesn't stop it from converting to bulk. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I like the dragon's more like fluent than our dragon, or this kind of.
Also, you might enjoy this just to do it. Crank your, what's the highest render distance you have available on your PC?
Not sure. Ooh, that looks kind of ugly. Or night vision.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I think you showed me that before, where you can see the outer and islands.
I don't know why I'm not seeing them yet, honestly. Oh, there we go. I can see the end islands now from right here. 96 chunk render distance is so awesome. It actually just took a while to render it in. I'm backing up. And I'm on the edge of the end island here, the center one. And you can see the outer end islands.
Okay. I'm just going to place in some blocks. How are we setting Y level? Oh. I might have tried to do the F3. Just might have tried to do F3. It definitely did not work. Okay. So you need to be 24 blocks away for mobs to spawn. I'm just going to kind of build this as Java, even though we're in Bedrock. So I'm just going to say we put the platform at 26. So I'm going to do a set block here, here. Something. I don't care what it is. Oh, your blocks update. No way. Yeah, we usually just spawn in a button and it just sits there. Your buttons get removed. Okay. I don't know if I should build out that.
Dude, this is so... I just have to comment on this. So I got my render turned all the way up to 96. Standing where we are, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 end cities. Right from where we are.
That's insane. Oh, does the command thing not work in spawn
No, it has
chunks?
to be loaded. We don't have spawn chunks. So yeah, you have to make a new one. You have to give yourself the command block. I don't know if it's the same on Java or not. It's not in the creative inventory.
I'll let you handle the command block stuff. I do not know how to do that.
Bring it out a little bit.
Chicken, just stay there. You're about to die. Stay calm.
Okay. Kill chicken. / kill at e type equals.
Skull says that entities seem more common in Bedrock as well. Could be.
Unconditional needs redstone. Put it at a 5-tick delay.
Chicken's still alive. Die.
And bam. Bye,
There it
chicken.
goes. Okay, yep. Working in dimension. Forget my screenshot button.
If you hold down space at the same time you hit shift, you stay in place on Bedrock.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think it's a thing on Java.
I don't know if that's gonna mess up my screenshot thingy though.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah, you can do it. Like if you ever need to like shift click place like a hopper or something. It's very useful.
Yeah, we have that in Java. Wasn't sure about adding extra buttons to my screenshot shortcut. Okay, so that's good. So out of all the blocks that I can convert, right? Stone was the cheapest to get in larger
Yes.
quantities.
I think so, yeah.
And cobblestone didn't work.
Cobblestone doesn't convert.
Okay. I guess we're working with stone then. Stone generators aren't that bad, but cobblestone would have been easier.
Well, on Bedrock, stone generators are the same level of easy because the way that we make ours and the fact that you can waterlog the pistons makes it to where a very basic stone generator can be made like
Really?
I guess a similar way to what you guys do, but it's just very slightly different setup. I have a stone generator that is just like two little units that kind of push inwards to each other, and it's close to Instamine speed.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Instamine is definitely what you'd probably need in a situation. I guess we know that it works here in the end dimension. I don't know if we...
Yep.
I don't know if I actually really want to build it here in the end dimension. I feel like all our testing stuff is in the overworld. Because I don't think I could actually build it because of the differences between Java and Bedrock.
Yeah. How does it work basically? Like, what's the basics of how it works?
So the basics would be like the Enderman would spawn up on top of this stone platform, and then we'd have a hole, and then they'd fall down in the hole, and then at the very bottom we had a dripstone point that would kill them. It'd be about 24 blocks down.
So you're just letting them pathfind into the hole and fall and die.
Yeah, we use Endermite to get them to go in there.
It should work the same. You're not gonna. The rates won't be as fast as it is on Java, obviously, but I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it probably could work, but then I was thinking mostly the stone generator part.
Oh, because you want to pull in a stone generator to do it?
I would not be able to make a efficient stone generator.
I mean, I can make a stone generator. Let's see. Let me get some blocks on me.
Maybe let's just go back to the overworld. Like, there's no reason to be here. We can just summon an Enderman, like, pretending we're in the end dimension.
Okay.
Because I think we kind of have like all our testing stuff over there already.
All right.
Hopefully that just killed me. Nope.
Nope. You can't kill yourself in creative mode on Bedrock. Survival it is.
What? For real?
Yeah. I actually kind of like that because my first time I tried to do a kill at E.
I can't even fall out of the world.
No, you can't. You can't die in creative.
What? JT says just take a screenshot. Oh, what was I supposed to take a screenshot of? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just TP myself. TP.
You can just TP to me.
Okay. Oh yeah, that works.
And it also, let me see. If I'm giving you a time check too, like I probably can only go about another 10 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe building something wouldn't be good. Did you want to see?
Well, let's want to do more testing.
Okay.
And you said something else. You want to see the?
No, I was gonna see if you wanted to like, because I could just like invite you to a couple of my test worlds if you wanted to see like a stone generator, the thing. Or if you want to test more.
I would probably do is I'd probably like figure out how the stuff works in this version, and then just go into Java and build it.
Okay.
Knowing that it would work, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it's just like I feel like I'm a person in a wheelchair when I'm over here. Because I just like everything just seems so slow. Like
that's what they have rehab for. You can learn how to walk. So yeah, like I guess I'm trying to figure out, like I guess some of the things to figure out would be like, is there an optimal amount of Sulk Catalyst to have to generate the optimal amount of Skulk on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
We just
Yeah,
kind of
how many you
arbitrarily
need?
pick 8.
And the Warden isn't in Bedrock, right?
No,
Like the Shrieker doesn't do anything?
it doesn't do. It just gives you the darkness effect. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I want to break this so don't accidentally fly into the end. So I guess, yeah, like we can, where's our, stay within range of our little chicken killer here. And like test out like what works the best, like 4 or 6 or 8. I don't know. I got myself a chicken egg.
I would say probably 8. I just did. That
Throw one
was
over here.
6. That one wasn't bad.
That gave a full one.
The max.
I don't want to do it on that side because I'll be too close to other ones.
Close.
Full -1. I think that's acceptable. If you're just missing one every once in a while, that's not bad.
What was I missing? I feel like I'm missing a few.
You missed. Did you place down 2 chickens?
No, I just placed on 1. I don't know why there's.
Oh, you're missing 1, 2. You're missing 3.
Okay.
So I'm sure probably doing 4 will be out. Like 4 is probably not going to be enough. That's
I would
only
say
missing
like
1.
I don't know. I feel like it's probably not gonna be that difficult to get these. And again, like there might be one. Well, what exactly do they do?
I don't know.
Like, their
Like,
purpose, their purpose in the entity seems kind of basic. I feel like they'd put a lot of them in there.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it depends on how generous they are with him. Are you going to go to one of the ancient cities and only find like 2? Or are you going to find like a
It's
dozen?
gonna be like Elytra.
Yeah, I don't know. People saying I'm laggy right now because I still got my render distance up to 96. Let me crank that down.
Like your player movement seems a little bit more jittery when I just watch you in game. I don't know if that's just a Bedrock thing. Like even 8, that was missing.
You're missing 2 there.
Yeah, missing 2. 1.
12. That got them all.
I would say 8. I'd say 8 would be the.
8's pretty good.
Yeah, you do get max quite often.
I wonder if there's even like a max, like
a limit.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. But then again, like you're also working with the odd, like it's not a square shape.
Yeah.
Like for like your stone generators, just like the moss ones, it gets kind of annoying.
Yeah. That gave you a full one. Full one.
There might be 100%.
At least that little bit of testing it was. Ooh, that one wasn't.
Yeah, it probably didn't get them all. It's probably too far away.
Oh yeah, might not be getting the ones on the far side. You're right.
I think there is ability to get maxed. The thing, like, we don't know how expensive these things are, but it looks like you just find them. Like silk touching, not that hard. I mean,
yeah.
Silk touch TNT. He put a ring around and killed the mob in the middle. Oh yeah. They just have to be within range. We're just trying to get the most testing surface for mob troll. I don't know.
That's 12.
That one was missing one, but I don't know if I was too far away. So you're saying, okay, that one didn't miss one.
And that's definitely in range.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's 8 blocks?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's close. I just more the merrier. The thing is, like, I don't know, our mob farms are just so fast. It's like, it's not like you don't even try to like maximize the area. It's more like, oh, we just try to maximize the best area for the player to stand, or the best place to put in a stone generator, that kind of thing.
Yeah. See, I think so. I think as of now, in terms of like XP, the most use is going to be that kind of like early to mid game point. I haven't built a crazy farm for XP yet, but I found a skeleton spawner, and I happen to have a couple of these Sulk Catalyst. And then
Yeah,
if
that
not
sounds
for
it.
XP, then you would want to generate as many as possible if you want to mine them to actually use them as a block. Like if you want to use this as a block to build something with, then you would want to generate as much of it as fast as possible.
True. In that case, you'd want... Oh my goodness, that horse in the background. Looks like it's clipping through the floor sometimes. Yeah, doesn't it look like it's going through the floor from this distance?
Not to
really
me,
not for you?
Doesn't. No.
People on my stream could probably see it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. The way he's like jerking back down. Yeah.
Like he goes all the way down through the floor. Abstract says, looks like it's more useful for upgrading slow XP farms like dungeon farms. Max absorption rate. Yeah, then again, like if you're gonna put all the time into putting in, it's gonna be quite a bit of work, like quite a bit of redstone in order to turn even a mob, a dungeon farm into a max XP orb. It's gonna be a lot of work. But by that point, it would be just better to make Enderman farm or pigment farm.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you wanted to go like dual purpose, like, oh, well, you know, I'd like to get some of these Sulk blocks, but I'd also like to get XP from it if I want to. Like maybe in that scenario.
Okay. Yeah, like a
either
multi-use farm.
Yeah. Because maybe you are going to use it as a just to get the Sulk, but you're like, hey, I mean, if I'm going to have it to get Sulk, maybe I want to just be able to fill up on XP real quick too while I'm there.
Use of our menu tools and far away from filling a shulker box with these blocks. That's true. Yeah, they might be easier. Yeah, they'd be easier to obtain than like XP orbs. And what was the other thing? I used to always keep like redstone ore with me or something really weird. I think I'd always keep like redstone ore and then I would just mine it to get the XP. That's how I'd prepare stuff.
Yeah, but this, if you were to do it, then you could just TNT it to get it. That is a good use. Mobile XP.
Yeah, mobile XP. I'm just gonna check it compared to the other rates and stuff. So it's 2.5, and let's just see. Oh yeah, it was quartz. It always keep quartz with me. Quartz were only 0.3.
Prowl, angered piglins won't drop XP at 1.19. King B-Dog said. Yeah, I think I remember him seeing that. So that's actually going to hurt you guys a little bit because they're changing that in Java, I believe. Right?
What did it say?
That angered piglins won't drop XP. It'll have to be
in 1.19.
Yeah. I remember seeing that somewhere. I don't know if they'll stick to it, but I think that is like something they want to do. I think they tried to do it to you guys at some point recently, didn't they? But then they kind of like rolled back.
They accidentally removed it.
And
then they said, "Oh, it's an accident, but we would like to do it in the future."
Okay, I remember that. So maybe that is going to happen.
Yeah. Which just means you have to sit there and whack them with a sword.
Yeah, so you guys, okay.
It wouldn't make sense.
I'm picturing better in my head y'all's Enderman farms now, because I remember just watching like the hermits do it, and you know you have to go all the way out to the end somewhere. You have to whack with your sweeping edge sword to get XP.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that in itself is kind of a pain in the butt. Like, wouldn't it just be nice to have like a really quick XP source, like in the overworld, like right by your base? I need them in my tools. Let me go 10 blocks that way.
Like, since we have moss farms, you can make a furnace. We can get XPs out of furnaces. So
I mean, that's slow too, right? Because once
it runs 24/7. It runs 24/7 inside your spawn chunks. They just come in and get gazillions of XP.
Okay.
And they made it so the orbs that come out of it, I think they all group together or group in bigger batches or something, or they go in more. They did fix some problems that were causing
Yeah.
lag. They did not remove it, so you can still get that. Still store XP and chain it. I'm just gonna look up what is a XP bottle. It's between 3 and 11.
Yeah.
So they're better, but they're
But they're
also
hard to get.
they're hard to get. Yeah, especially in large quantities. Okay. What's the best ore?
Everybody's yelling at me like, Prowl, Furnace XP is the easiest. Well, I was trying to talk more in like Java terms. Our Furnace XP.
Oh, I was looking. Oh, there's difference between smelting, cooking, and mining. So mining is the one that's kind of random. So the best is the mob spawners for mining. Then diamond, emerald. Oh yeah, why don't I just pull this up on stream? I don't know why. There, now you guys can watch. So we have diamond. There's also quartz. So that's what I normally keep with me, quartz. That's pretty good, between 2 and 5. So yeah, it's more of an alternative. Obviously, getting these ores, you can't just like farm up these orbs. This other thing can farm. Yeah, so I think it does have a use in repairing tools when you're not there. Good point. It does have a
Yes,
niche.
Master TMO, I'm still streaming.
So yeah, I could definitely see not only just for looks, we can also acquire these for XP and repair stuff when you're somewhere else. That's smart. So when we blew it up, it dropped. It didn't silk touch it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do I got my silk touch? Yes, I do. And then silk touch doesn't work in creative, right?
No, it doesn't.
So yeah, then you could silk touch it, and then you could store that. Then you can pull it back out and get the XP. And then I guess we give ourselves. Would your server be up when you leave or not?
No, you'll have
Okay.
to create your own world, or I can even if
That's
you want to use this world, I can very easily export it, and you just double click it, and it'll open it up.
okay. Yeah, maybe give me that option just in
Okay.
case I have to come back to like think of something. Silk touch the catalyst, but not the skulk. Oh yeah, we could try the other stuff.
Here, I'm gonna do that really quick because it's gonna be pretty soon that I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah.
And it's be something like it's a really nice feature of Bedrock. So I'm gonna save and quit. It's gonna kick you out.
Okay.
And then what I have to do is if I go to the world, I'm gonna click on, let's see, collab flat world. If I click on edit and I go down to the bottom, I can export it. And then it just puts it as like a single like file. Collab flat world.mc world. And then I'm just gonna drag it and drop it to you in Discord
Okay.
in our DM. And then you can just open it and it'll open up the world.
I'll do it exactly correct and all.
Let me go here. Desktop. Collab flat world. There we go. So look, I just uploaded it to you.
Okay, and then I download it.
Download it and just open it. And it doesn't matter if you have Minecraft open or not, it'll automatically
Really?
just open that world as long as you're not And then anybody that's in my chat, are you going to continue on for a little bit,
Yes.
Ray?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So anybody that's in my chat, let me pull Ray's Twitch link here. Hold on, we'll pull it up real fast. Where are you at? There you are. Okay.
Okay, my stream's back up again.
And let me go back over to YouTube. So here, everybody, here is why is it not pasting? Paste. That's super weird. Why is that not working? Probably like YouTube's like, oh, you're trying to post a Twitch link? Nope. Oh, there it goes. Cool. Okay, so you guys can go watch Ray and see what other interesting thing he figures out. And then he might need a little bit of Bedrock Edition help. So make sure you give that off to him. Chat will help you out for sure. And then we'll have to do this again soon where maybe we do actually go through and like build some kind of like fun contraption and take some ideas and like actually put them on the table.
This was a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right. Well,
thanks for having this nice idea.
Soon. Stream. Thanks so much. I appreciate y'all. And where's my Discord at so I can disconnect here? All right, dude. I'll see you later. Have fun in stream.
Thanks.
Bye.
See ya. Okay, I'm gonna hop into streaming chat. If you guys want to join my Discord, I'm in my normal streaming voice call. If you guys want to join and chat there, welcome in everybody. Came from Prowl. Thanks so much for rating. Appreciate that. Hopefully I didn't miss anything too important during the stream. Sorry if I didn't read the chat. I was trying to pay attention to what Prowl was saying. He was trying to educate me all the different stuff goes on in Bedrock Edition, which is a lot. There's my Discord link. If you guys haven't already joined it, click it. You guys can hop in and chat with me on the voice call. It's open to everybody. Use a spawn man block to spawn Enderman in a similar Java rates. It's true. Make a floor, convert it, and then push in front of the player, mine it. Upper load. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of gonna go for. I don't think I'm actually gonna build it. I think I'm just gonna test stuff in a Bedrock because it would be like me kind of relearning how to make a cobblestone generator. So the thing that someone asked earlier was that does the TNT Silk Touch work on the other blocks? Let's test that. Got that one. That one. Okay. Then let's put them over here. And I guess we could do the vine as well. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now that's something that we wouldn't have on Java. We wouldn't have the vine grow up the side of that like that. Huh. Will we do more Bedrock videos and streams? Yeah, I'll probably do some with Prowl. I probably won't. I'm not gonna do like videos. I'm gonna explain like the features, but it's gonna be from the perspective of Java. Is there a way to mute Twitch? Yeah, you can go up in the tab on the top and mute it. Oh, there's different particles pop out of this thing. That's cool. Not just the same color. There's some red in there too. Okay, so we got that. And what I do is summon TNT. Oh, they got a delay on there. So okay. So how many things drop as items? So the Sulk and that drop as items. Oh, can I take a screenshot? I can, okay. So we put down The Shrieker did not drop the item. The Skulk did, and the... Oh, it dropped his XP, okay. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but essentially that's like Silk Touch. Well, just wait. I've never really tried to break a Shulker. Theme mode. Bible. How many do I have in my inventory? Oh my goodness, I only have one. Yeah, let's just say... Okay, so you can break it like that. Break it fast. Okay, so that makes sense that the TNT would do that. It doesn't make sense that it does it with the other ones. I don't know why I'm running away from those guys. Your name pillager keeps disappearing. You're probably not on a server. That or something's killing it. Oh, I didn't really notice that. Those are souls that are spinning around in there. That's pretty cool. Well, this one can be Silk Touch TNT'd. That one drops XP. That one drops XP. That one drops item no matter what. Good things to know. So, the whole XP thing, don't look that useful. I think what we're going to first try is make a farm using the, they just call them Skulk, right? Skulk? That'd be pretty good. Yeah, this is single player world. So, I don't know if I want to do it in here or do it in, I think I'll do it in Java, how I would plan to do it. And then we kind of understand how it works, and we can come back, refer to this. So I'm going to grab a drink, and I'll be right back. And then we will really start the build. Let's see, how can I do this? Let's turn that on. I can leave that open like that, be a wreck. I'm back. Are you guys ready to build some farms? Missed the beginning of the stream. That's okay. I did stream a little earlier than I normally do. In the beginning stream, we did answer a lot of the basic questions about how it works, different stuff like that. Chaos Camper coming in with the Prime. Thanks so much for using your Prime here. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Gordy Gang. Hope you're doing well. With your sub, you get access to a bunch of goodies. If someone does !sub, there's a document covering everything. Access to a sub server, special roles, extra points, emotes, badges, a whole bunch of stuff. Stuff on my Discord. Check that all out. And thanks for using your Prime. If you guys don't know if you have Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime, or if you know someone that does have it, make sure they use it up each and every month. It has to be done manually. But it's like giving away free money and you get all the perks. That's exactly what Chaos Camper did. And there's a link to all the perks you get with the sub. Cool. Okay, so I think we're ready to build. I think we're going to do it on Java. Just because that's eventually where I want to put it. Let me grab... Minecraft. We'll load it up. Then we can start building. Okay, it's about loaded. Oh, I do need to turn off that. There it goes. Yeah, I'm on my Discord voice call if you guys want to join in. Actually, could we do this on the server? We could do this on the testing server. I guess we could do it over there. Let me grab that version. You know the mobs, they just die. They produce XP. We know they'll make it so that the bigger the mob is, the more XP it'll produce. Oh, that is crazy. Another client comes up, just automatically pauses it. Oh no, it doesn't actually. The menu screen comes up, but it doesn't actually pause it. Weird. Okay. So this is what we were doing last stream, which is Wednesday. This video will probably be out. The new music disorder will probably be out. A bit laggy. This Saturday? Probably. Look forward to that. But I think on this server we can work on the stone generator. Can't actually pause Bedrock Edition. Really weird. Like if you had a hardcore world, you can just pause it. What's my streaming schedule? Yeah, it's underneath the stream. Or you can do exclamation mark schedule. Okay, let's go to the... Or do we need... Should we go to intermission? Yeah, it shouldn't matter. The water flows the same in dimension, speed-wise, right? I think we could do it here. All we need is a stone generator. We just need a stone generator that goes in we know the area which it converts. The maximum area, where's our example? Right here. Maximum area is 5 by 5, right? 5 by 5. That's the biggest area where where something that dies in the center is going to convert. Well, they sound like they might change it based on the size of the mob. That will be fascinating. So it's not as big as the area as we have to do with moss farm. So it can be. I actually could probably use my moss farm stone generator. So the mob would die in the middle. Then it would convert this all over. The only way you can obtain these items, because right now we're working on trying to obtain it as items, would be having a silk touch hoe. This is where I have my handy dandy save tool. I can pull out a silk touch hoe. Yeah. Then we'd use this to break it. And then we want another mob to die, and then we want to break the area. The problem is when the other area, when it converts, it's not like it's not gonna convert this corner, right? How are you gonna take your hoe and mine this stuff? Like, let's say you had a player in minecart and he's mine back and forth. It's not gonna be able to mine here. So maybe you'd have to do it at an angle. Maybe you'd have to just forget about doing the corners. Do these three. Most likely, go back to here. Let's give ourselves the netherite one. Get silk touch. And efficiency. Two main ones, right? Let's give ourselves a bunch of this. Oh my goodness. don't like it how you can't get a whole stack. How can that not be in the game? Where are the new blocks? Oh, they're right here. Oh, that's so strange. Hey, Dexter. Can Enderman pick them up? Not sure. We can test that. Summon boat. Thing is, like, I don't know if these tests are working properly because, like, this might work in Java. It might not work. You not go on the boat? The Enderman not going boats? Oh. That's something in a boat? Wait. See, I guess they don't go on a boat. There you go. I don't get it. Is he actually in the boat or not? I don't know what's going on. So hard to tell. But I mean, like... Oh, he can't push a boat? I don't know. Typically... Oh, he has a piece of dirt. I feel like they're doing something, but I don't know exactly what they're doing. You can teleport out of boats. Oh, okay. Seems like they're coming back to it somehow. Hang on boats on bedrock. You're better man, a free spirit. If they chase you, get them in a boat if they chase you, but you can't in the boat. Like they go into the boat, but then they hop back out again. I don't know. See, what I would do is I would just put a boat down, put an Enderman in the boat. And then he would just happen to pick up the blocks underneath him, because he's technically in the floor. I wouldn't think they would be able to pick up these blocks. Just because the end city's kind of built out of them. Not the end city, but the deep dark, what do they call it? The Dark City? What is it called? Sulk City? I don't know. The city's underground. I mean, I could go to the end dimension. Where's our end portal? Building terrain. I just can't believe they don't have spectator mode. Okay, I'll put a bunch down here, and we'll see if any of them are missing. Oh, maybe I can just spawn an Enderman beside it. Okay, we'll let them. I guess the game does a pause, right? I can hop up to this game and they're still doing stuff? Okay. Good to know. Super Flat World of them? I have no clue. Probably. I don't know anything about Bedrock Edition. So what we need to do is we need to put in stone. Stone is the cheapest. Put stone underneath of our Enderman farm. They come down, they die. Let's see. Let's see. Summon Enderman. Here. We need to do like 40, is it 42 blocks? Here. Did he teleport before he hit the ground? What? Did I do that wrong? I want to teleport him up. I want Enderman up in there. He does, he teleports. He teleports right to the ground. Dude, Bedrock Edition's Endermen are crazy. They just teleport right to the ground. What? How can you make Enderman farm? They just teleport away. Kill the Enderman first. I just wanted something to die here, but I want to see what it would do. Okay, so then what was their goal again? Oh yeah, to drop them onto dripstone, which we can't really do because they teleport when they fall. Don't need that one. Put the chicken there and die chicken. Oh yeah, I wanted to also do stone floor. Or yeah, stone. Funny, when you click one time, it does a whole stack. I'll use my controller. And then yeah. Like where the chicken like finished dying. There. Die. Huh? Okay, sort of worked. Well, that texture looks really cool when it vines up on the side. Testing out the Skulk stuff. So how do I want the mob to die directly on there? Wait, I can't place stone on top of that? That I don't know if that's a better thing or not. In Java, you just replace that block. Okay, so chicken goes in there. Dies. Oh, that really converted it. That really converted everything around there. Underneath of it. All the different layers. You can get a lot of XP. Depending on where the mob dies. There's a lot of blocks. So it's like it produces so much a big area. You can kind of choose where you want it to change the blocks. So I think it's going to really be based off of the stone generator. What is with these Endermen? Do they really just teleport that much? They don't do that in Java. It does a 8-block sphere. 8-block radius sphere. And it replaces stone types. Yeah, because it's so good at producing blocks, you don't need to get every single block. So I'm really gonna shape the stone generator around the player AFKing and player AFKing and the stone generator itself. Hey Mirna. That's pretty cool. What was it doing here in the end dimension? Oh yeah, I was just trying to get the Enderman to stay calm. Stay calm, Enderman. That block, here. Portal. We kind of understand that. They don't pick up the block. That's kind of what we're trying to answer there. Because the area is so large, kind of spreads. The best way to obtain the block, try and go for XP, then you'd probably do something different. But if you're just trying to get the block, yeah, we need this thing. And blocks, you really have to be all mined. Yeah, that's quite impressive. Like even, I guess that one did not change. Then eventually I did change those, but they were also not covered from the side, so I guess they have to be exposed. What the? Yeah, the Endermen here don't seem that smart. The chicken will die there, and then we'll have some columns. And if we put columns over here, does it also? I don't know if it's going to reach these or not. Put our chicken in there. We need our sensor. Okay, so if it gets too high up, then it just doesn't convert it. I'll mark it out over here. This sensor can change out stuff this far. Equivalent to 1, 2, 4, 6 air. Or this one too. That'd be 7, and I guess counting that would be 8. Up to 8 blocks tall. How tall were we over here? We were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like we were within range. Maybe just barely not. Six. Oh, but it's also over by 1. Okay, so it's a little bit shorter. That makes sense. You could get tons of blocks. But then when it comes to actually mining them, I was gonna see what happens if you're in a minecart and you try mining it. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can type in cart. You actually get it. So now it's not instant mine when you're inside of a minecart. Yeah, it looks instant mine. Looks instant mine otherwise. Does it work like from the top down? Yeah, it seems like that. Seems like if it's covered kind of, then sometimes it doesn't reach it. For the player, you'd be AFKing. Probably can't AFK in a minecart because that can't instant mine it. Well, I mean, we didn't try haste. Try haste to. Which is better, Java or Bedrock? People are doing a poll about. What do I want? Oh yeah, I just want haste. Effect. Haste. You know, Java, we have to put a 0 here for it to work. Our 0 would be level 1, right? I guess we want level 2. Where does it show your haste effects? How do you know what type of haste you have? Is it supposed to be a number beside it? If we put in 1, it should be 2. Does anybody know where it shows the effects? I don't know what type of... He's there, but... I don't know if either level 1 or level 2. For me, it's a Z on the keyboard. A Z? What is this? Okay. Thanks. Just Z. But what is this? What is this tab? It's just for effects? It's called effect screen? Why don't they just have it like Bedrock or Java? It's sitting there. Weird. Okay, so we got the effects. Now we go back into survival mode. It's not instant mine, but it's pretty close. So that's efficiency. Also using the best tool. And we're using beacon. Leave me alone. Look. Oh. No. Oh my goodness, no. Can't pause the game. What happened to this? I don't know what just happened there. Game real creative. Where did I die? I was in a minecart. We're here. Oh my goodness. Stole my minecart. I just want to see how fast it was. Because, like, obviously instant mine would be the best, but minecart would be the nicest. It don't look like we can get instant mine with the setup. Difficulty peaceful. Okay, so if I just hold down. Oh yeah, that is pretty slow. I guess, yeah, I probably would not want that one. Oh wait, I don't have my mining effect. Because I died. My haste effect. Does that even suffocate you? Oh, it does, okay. Why does it say I'm in water? Is that normal? Is that normal for bedrock if you're setting blocks to say it's your water? Yeah, it's still too slow. Z, that's such a weird thing. We tried the best stuff in a boat or in a minecart. Minecart usually cuts mining speeds in half. Guess it's like, can I somehow use the Discord subscriber benefits on a different account? No, because it's done by a bot and it doesn't understand it. Bedrock normally shows oxygen meter when you're suffocating. I see. Then why don't you suffocate only once the oxygen's all gone? Why do you suffocate when you still have oxygen? Tell me that, Minecraft. Do a command that's teleport slimes to the void. I just stopped them from coming in altogether. Okay, so you can suffocate underneath the blocks. I guess we can test other ones. I'm here, cow. You are in... Yeah. Wait. Can't summon mobs where you're pointing? I want to summon a cow over there. Why does it not work when I put it underneath this? Silly Minecraft. Summon villager. There. No. I want to summon it. I want to summon it there. There. Why is it... What? Hey, Prowl. Prowl's in chat. Prowl says because there's enough room for a full cow. Well, in Java, you can stick them anywhere. Dang. I can't even use a summon command to put it there either. Just want to stick a cow in there. Summon command will put it there, though it's not. It's... Oh my goodness. It's doing the autocomplete and puts it where I'm at. Otherwise I would do is I do spectator mode and stand there and then summon it in. But I can't go in spectator mode. So like I can't summon villager. If I hit tab, it doesn't put it there. Right? Or can I go down? No. Oh, there. Oh, I had to tap twice maybe. Oh, maybe you can do it. Get in there. What? You little stinker, get out of there now. Here, we'll fix you up. Okay, there. So they don't suffocate that, makes sense. Shouldn't suffocate with that one. Prowl to the rescue. Okay, so do suffocate in that one. Good to know, good to know. Try this one. Get in there. Okay, so they also suffocate there. Okay. Learning. Just want to double check that. Gets with player underneath. May have pistons. To piston the skulk. I was hoping not to move the skulk around, because that would get pretty pretty hard. Pretty hard to do. So I can't believe the distance, how wonky they are. Let's go back to our travel world. Okay, so we learned that you have to probably mine it, not in a minecart. It's instant without haste, I think. Yeah, that looks instant. Awesome. You don't need a beacon, which is good. Hey Camzy, welcome. Welcome everybody who has joined the chat, and also hit the follow button. You guys have already followed just underneath the stream. We're getting really close to 40,000 followers. I really appreciate it if you guys would just click that. Doesn't cost you anything. The testing's been a lot of fun. Also summon it one block in front of you. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Got blood in the chat. So we'd have to instant mine it. We'd want it at our head level so we can mine it. Be right here, just mine it. Oh, it's the marker. The best I could do is it won't convert these corners. I'm thinking maybe not even try that, or we could try a different shape. Because it can't go out as far as 5 blocks, which is, I think it's the maximum you can mine out, right? Let's grab some moss blocks. Yeah, 5 blocks it all is all you go. This is a beta. I guess I should have wrote that in the info command. mine 5 blocks, it can be as far as 5 blocks. So that kind of works really nicely. But let's say we have an area stone like the easiest, I don't know, what is the easiest? Like if we can use a piston to move between 2 rows. It's not that easy to move the player around more than just 2 rows. So we can have them like mine this row, go back and forth, back and forth. Beyond that, we probably want pistons to push it inwards. That's okay. That also brings another point. How we get the stone in. Yeah, I think it's like it takes a hoe to mine, right? We can't use a pickaxe, can we? Or is it just not the right tool? Oh, it's also not Silk Touch. Okay, you can get it. Dry efficiency 5. Yeah, it's really slow. I mean, the only benefit is that if there's any extra stone, you can instant mine it. Oh, I walked backwards into a portal. Okay. Now this is something I probably wouldn't see in Java. You can actually put the stuff up the sides of non-full side blocks. Okay, so where's our testing again? Right here. Did I just walk into it again? How did I not see it? I guess it looks kind of like the other skull blocks. Maybe I should break it. Oh, it does look very similar to it. Right there. Here, I'll place a block on top of it. Okay. So we were going in survival. We can give ourselves... Oh, we do got haste. Oh, even with haste. Very slow. Okay, so we don't want to use a pickaxe on it. Definitely want to use the appropriate tool. Let's clear our effects. That's funny. See, in better condition, you don't... The effects don't clear. You go to the end dimension. Was it still instant mine without it? Yep. Okay. So we have a stone generator. The stone's coming in from the side. It's going to push any extra stone off the backside. It's also going to push any of the skulk stuff over. What other blocks do hoes work on? They work on hay bales, right? I'm just trying to think of a block I can use to play around with it, but in Java. The Java doesn't have these yet. Doesn't check if it has full signs. Oh yeah, that, I guess it makes sense. Leaves. Those are good. Those are good options. I think leaves would be the way to go because it'd be exactly the same. Or wait, no, I want a block that can be pushed by pistons. Otherwise I'll use moss blocks. Is hay bales instant? Warped stuff. Oh yeah, the nether warp block is that instant mine? Really, you can't pause the game in Bedrock just by doing that. Where else in that warp block? Warp block. Oh yeah, that's good. That would be. It even looks a little bit similar. So this would be the block. So it'd be like that, and this would be stone. You can't use this in your offering, can you? Oops. Ah. No, okay. Alright. What we need to do is stone generator, push a stone in from the side. The stuff would eventually get pushed to the other side. Okay, let's just give this a try. Kind of try and think it through in my head. So I think what would be best is using my moss farm, because that has a nice and easy stone generator. Then hooking that up. Some moss over there. Are the mud blocks in this version? No. The mud farm, we already worked on the concept mud farm. Hey Derek, going good. Working on the new Sulk blocks that are in Bedrock Edition. They're pretty much just like how they seen them in the release version. That's interesting. There's a couple of things that I think they're going to change. Quite fascinated. Let's hop back into Otherworld. So since I already do have my moss farm built up, I think I'm just going to hop into that world and see how that goes. No real reason for me to rebuild the whole thing over here. So I made Ray text over there. Let's hop over there. This world. You'll be losing 12 blocks, but if you just make it 3x3, you have much easier time. You won't have to worry about the corners. I think is there always a chance that you don't get the shape you want. So it's over here. Yes, it's a little bit low here. So there's our tileable design. Single design, I think I removed it, so I'm over here then. So this is 7 wide, so we just take this and make it 5 wide. But we'd constantly have it going off. I could import this into the server. Then we could work on it there. Prowl says, if you need a stone generator on the bedrock side, then you link on the video. Pretty easy to build. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I might be able to get the bedrock generator working, but then it'd be something else. I think it's just going to be constant kind of me running into problems. It'd just be easier if I stick with Java. At least for the more redstone stuff. Oh, okay. Not exactly sure what part of this I need and what part I don't need. I think I'll just take the whole thing. I'll put it into the world. Let's see how that goes. It has such a strange name. Let's call it Moss R1. Do you use structure blocks? Are structure blocks used in Bedrock Edition much? Probably be easier actually to move files between, move structures between servers on Bedrock Edition. But here we have to go into of course our server's hosted. Then we have to drop the file in. I think I can do that. Too difficult. Bring that file over, drop it. Should be done. Okay, so now if I hop in, it should be there. Not super simple, but it's also not too difficult once you have all the folders open. Okie dokie. So we got the new structure in here. It's under a different name. Just load up using a structure block. Lightmatica, that's a mod though. And mods don't work in the new snapshots. So I'm gonna put it right here. Called Moss R1. Load. Why is it so tall? Load. Hey, look at that. Yeah, I don't even have to do it in the building. Got most of my build already done. Pretty cool. So now we just need to make this shorter. Because right now it's 7 wide. I don't need any of this top stuff. I don't need this. This is the resupply with bone meal. Yeah, we don't need that. Don't need that. I think I can remove all of this. Oh, did I break some of the lava? No, just items burning up. There's an add-on called structure or something. That's for bedrock. Oh, okay. But bedrock do have structure blocks, right? I think it'd be weird if they didn't even have like a whole type of block. Don't need this either. Oh, that lovely noise. Okay. That's pretty simple. This pushes in. We still got our clock. It's underneath. We could turn that on. The clock moves stuff in from this side. Currently it's a full 5 width. I want to make it shorter. I also don't want to break. I don't want to break what we got going on here. Well, let's shorten this by 2. No, 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 no. Oh, they did go over there. Okay. Actually, wait, why did I shorten that side? There's nothing that happens on this side, right? We don't need the water for this farm, do we? It's like similar to the moss farm, but also different. Let's remove the 2 off of this side. We'll leave this side alone. Oh, I did that again. Where? Oh, the water's coming from over there. Okay. We don't need this. That. Mostly just a stone generator. Maybe I could have built the whole thing up. That there, and something like that, maybe? No. That. Okay, so we got our stone generator. That. And it's going to be powered from over here. Power is going to go up. Over. I can't remember if I need some delay there. Probably. Then we cut this side short by 2. So. Click on that. Okay. Good. And I'll be removed. Oh. I'll just close it up for now. Cool. All of this can go bye-bye. Because we only can make 5. A single mob drop. Lucky says, how's the farm going? Not too bad. We kind of got the concept idea worked out. We did a bunch of testing to figure out what would work and what wouldn't. Now we're putting it into practice. We're saying layer would stand Player stand right about here. And then the mob dies just like this. Player would remove all of those blocks. We then have the collection system underneath. Could reach a total of 5 blocks. Anything that I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, the corner thing. So what do we do about the corners? For the best situation, it would do that, make that shape. Each mob would make that shape. If a bunch of mobs also fail, then they can also kind of fill in areas. Since when do you have a Twitch? For 3-4 years. Like AFK fire for breaking the blocks would be useless. Well, they could be used for decoration on top of using them for like XP bottles. They're a lot cheaper and easier to get. If you store them as block form, they get really cumbersome. They take up a lot of room. Not very useful. Okay, so say that we could just remove this outer edge that doesn't convert that. That's not a bad idea. We're also not sure how we're going to move the player, because the player has to mine out these blocks before a new mob dies. You can get you get the item by doing it in survival. Sulk touch. Where's the best place for the player to stand? If you do move the player like with a piston, how is that going to work? Let's say the player starts in the center. Or let's say he starts over here. He breaks the block, he gets moved here, he breaks a block, he gets moved here, breaks a block. Then the thing fills in again, and then he breaks this block again, and then gets moved. You could move 3 places with a piston. It'd be a little bit annoying, the redstone. These don't actually burn completely, do they? Guess we'll find out. I thought they might actually do that. Let's say we're working with these 3 right here. Maybe we should also make sure that the corner isn't part of it. So we could drop, if we drop the mob right here, so that would be the center. And the corner would be, I guess right now we're not mining the corner, but then the corner gets moved inwards. It potentially gets changed. Okay, so there's 2 things we can kind of do. We can kind of move the blocks along. So it's going to convert these. These all shift that direction. Player could sit in one spot, like you could sit here, right? You'd mine these, and then when it shifts over, you can mine the new ones. But the problem is, stone generators aren't that fast. If you get a really fast one, it's probably not worth it. use waterlogged rails to make it slow enough to break all the blocks. It's too slow. We tried it. Not worth it. It's better to just use this. Hello, AP. We got the players. Could have the player in a cauldron or something like that, you know? Right? And then it gets moved. Move there, and then this one, move it there. So player can move 3 places. I don't think he's gonna fall out of this. So that would be, that way you wouldn't get the slowness of the minecart. This generator is 60 game ticks. You could easily make it 30 game ticks. This is 60 game ticks? What is that, 3 seconds? I don't know how long this is. 3 seconds seems kind of fast. I don't know if it's even that fast. Here, let's turn it on. I think it's a little over 4. I think it's like 3 or 4 seconds. The problem is, like, the reason I can't make it faster, it takes the lava to move down there. Lava flows every 30 game ticks. Yeah, but see, it has to flow 2 spots. Has to flow down 1, and then the second one to the water. If you put the lava closer, there's a chance that the water will reach the lava first, which causes cobblestone. I kind of explained this in the moss stone farm. Yeah, if the lava is right above the water, then there's a slim chance that the water will reach, or slim chance that the lava will reach the water opposite direction, which will cause cobblestone to be made. And cobblestone will, well, I guess cobblestone won't break this system, but it would break like a moss farm. I guess, would it really break a moss farm? Yeah, I guess it could, yeah, because it could build up if you don't blow it up from this side. And this one, yeah, it could also break it, because cobblestone doesn't convert. Making a Sulk block farm. On a 5x5 consistent mob death could put player at the bottom 4 to mine, with the floor moving, mean that the corners go covered, giving full 5 blocks if the block cube maker gets added to the end. So you're talking about mining it from this end as it comes towards you? Or you're saying mining underneath so that even if you can't mine it. Problem is, like, to get the 5, I don't know if we can even reach 5 blocks from here. You might have to be right up against it. Oh, I guess, did I reach it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I did reach it. Okay, so we barely reached the 5. So we can reach 5. Or is this 5 still? It is 5 still. We were thinking about doing 4. I mean, the corners could get converted. It's like, let's say this. What is it again? Yeah, let's just fill in from here to here. Wart. What is it called? Is it called nether wart block? Oh, it is, okay. Let's say it does that, and then it would also do like, oh. Do like that, right? Corner's here. And then if you sit in here, sit in here and you mine it, and you can see it gets pushed in. Like that corner piece got pushed in. This corner piece got pushed in. They got pushed in here. Then if you move this direction, you mine all that, right? Then you mine all this. And then when it does its next conversion, these blocks would still be there. It'd be kind of like that. And then there'd be blocks here still. Right? Set two blocks further down. Well, the further you are, you're not gonna be able to reach across the full 5 distance, right? At some point, you're not gonna be able to reach. Because you're gonna be too far. But even if you're sitting down here, can I fall in there? Not quite much of a fall. Even if you're down here, you're technically aiming at this block. So that block's always blocking your view. Like this block's always in the way. If you aim further away, then you're not gonna get the first block. There's no real way to get the next block without also getting the first block. Oh, they're playing music. There. We could also change. We could change what shape it forms. We can make it something like a shape like that or something. That's just it just gets harder to do with like pistons and stone generators. I'm just thinking a snack. Yeah, I'm not sure what you might mean about the corner block. Hey, Vicky. I just don't know if it's really going to be worth it trying to get the... Maybe if you can send me an image of what you're talking about. Makes sense. Slow down the stone generator wouldn't help. Well, you wanted to go as fast as possible. This just happens to be a really simple stone generator that is fast. Otherwise, you could make a whole bunch of stone generators that like alternate, take turns and stuff like that. But you probably would want... Maybe you would want 2 of these. One on both sides. Just because, you know, Enderman die so much faster than like the stone gets generated. I also make the stone generator so that the majority of it's above ground. Not a big deal. At some point we're going to put this kind of down low. Enderman spawns. Doom has reached 50 hours. Wow. Congrats. 50 hours there, Doom. 50 hours worth of watch time. I don't think it's consistently just a 5x5 square with corners gone. No, it's not. But we figured that if you use more of these little things, you can get it more consistent. You could almost get a perfect perfect shape every time. Like here we put a bunch in, and we just put out one mob, and it's like perfect. I don't know how many it is. No, 8's not perfect. The probability is pretty high when you go beyond 8. Look like only a couple of these went off. Maybe that's all that's needed or something. Like those back ones only went off. A couple of lower ones went off. Actually didn't fill in the whole thing either. But it does get pretty consistent. Like missing a couple blocks out here. I do make the bone noise. That's like a perfect one. That's perfect. Another one. You can see how many are also going off. Not all of them are going off. But yeah. So like, the farm's gonna be too difficult to produce the sculk blocks. Like that's not the problem. The problem is being able to mine it fast as they come in. I think easiest stone generator is easiest to do flat like this. I don't think a vertical one would be easier, would it? Because for stone you need the lava to touch the water. There's no really nice way to do that vertically, is there? the lava to touch the water. I guess you could. Well, maybe you could. If you did. Lava touch water. We had water sources. I don't think we need to pick any more. And then we did this. Oh no, lava. The waters go to the lava? Wait. Lava has to come down on top of it? Top of the water. 30 game tick stone generators. You wouldn't want to make a 30 game tick stone generator because the chance of it converting. No. Cobblestone converter must be stone. It must be stone. Cobblestone generates when lava touches water from the side. Stone generates when lava touches the water from the top. There's no way to make it like vertical because it has to touch on the top. At least not easily. Lava comes down, touches it. If I had this on both sides, make it a little bit faster. Bit faster. I think it's like the mobs are just coming in and they're gonna die so fast, and there's like no energy. Like it doesn't. The catalyst doesn't need to be like powered or anything. It's not like a furnace. I mean, technically, like it lives off of the souls, I guess. Thanks for answering the questions in chat, guys. I think an Enderman would be falling in this time. I guess. I mean, we could have more stone generators. Problem is, how do you? Difficult to replace. Like, I'd be AFKing like here. Right? Like, the only way you can replace that block is either pushing it from right, left, up, or down. You push it from the ends, it's not going to do a very good job. Could we push it from above? I guess there's... Well, there is something stopping us from pushing above, right? Let's say we have that there. And they want to convert this grass. Like, it doesn't convert the stuff underneath. We're pushing it down. You need to have that open to the air. And then it converts it. Checker Blitz coming in with the Prime. Thanks so much for using your Prime here. Welcome to the Gordy Grain. Hype in the chat for new sub. Thanks so much for using your Twitch Prime. If you guys know if you have Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime, or if you know someone that does have it, make sure they use it up each and every month on some Twitch streamer, as it's like giving away free money, exactly as Checker did there, and he gets all the rewards of being a sub. Someone do exclamation mark sub. There's a document covering everything you get with it. Don't convert underneath that one. That one it does convert underneath the... That one's too far away from that. Looks like just the really low ones I don't want to convert. You know the range? Yeah. Prowl looked it up or tested it out, and it's 8 block radius. This big area. So we can't really push stuff in or above. We could push it from underneath, but we won't really have room there because of how the farm works. Whoa, we have a raid from Numbread. Welcome in, Numbread. Bring your viewers over here. How was your stream? Raid. Numbread says, I actually love you. Have a good day. Thanks so much for bringing your community over. Hope you're having fun. Last playing some Minecraft. There's a shout out to Numbread. You guys can check them out. Link is there in the chat. Do some Minecraft. What were you doing in Minecraft? Are you doing survival, creative, building, mini games, raid? Let us know. What was your stream all about as well? We're currently playing around with the new Sulk blocks. They dropped them off in Bedrock Edition, so I was playing Bedrock for the first time as well. Pretty crazy. What is, oh, BW stand for Bed Wars? Cool. Say, I saw you streaming and I had to raid you. Oh, that's so nice. Thanks for bringing community over. Been a lot of fun playing with this. I've been playing around for almost 2 hours. I was streaming with Prowl. He had to take off. We're continuing it. We kind of figured out everything about the blocks. We were just seeing if we can possibly make a farm with this. I think something like this would be good. Player sitting here, mines it, and then like a new mob comes in. Oh yeah, we want to see how it works with the dripstone thingy majiggy. So mob dies here. Oh, it does convert underneath of it. Okay. Mob dies there. Oh, need this thing nearby. Okay. So it doesn't convert that piece underneath. Okay, but what if I did a slab or stair? Oh my goodness, so many variations. Like that, and that, and there. Try to see how I can have the. Okay, that does convert it. Good to know. I'd like to have the player like sitting down here mining at this level here. Mining that. That's good. And then the loot's gonna be up there. Do I really care about the loot? I mean, it might build up over time. I really don't know what to say about it. Can't really put anything in there. You could put some hopper minecarts, I guess. And that might get annoying. Not gonna worry about it. Okay, so that means our farm would be like this. The dripstone point would be on top of that. I guess. Oh, does it work with the glass? Glass might be kind of cool. Oh, you can't use the number. Can you use the number thing to put stuff in your inventory? Weird. Oh, okay. This doesn't work with that. Well, you're gonna have to use. We'll just use slap. Okay, so slab like that. That means this area gets converted. That command handy there. There will be AFKing. I think it will start on. Which side? Does it matter which side we start on? If we have 2 generators, it might not matter. If we break this, then we have it so this will move us. That there, also put that there. We could start kind of automating it. GG coming in with the host. Also a Bodhi coming in with the host as well. I missed that. Thanks guys for hosting. Just easy rate points. And it's a nice way to support the stream. I'm a lot of fun playing around with the new 1.19 bulk blocks. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to hit the follow button just underneath of it. We're really close to 40,000 followers. Be a cool milestone to reach. Okay, let's go ahead and let's hook this up. Redstone. How do I want to do that? I want to do it. How do I want to do that? I want to do it. 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 think we just wanted to, like pulse it. Okay. When it updates one time, it's going to move center, then it's going to move right, and then it's going to reset. That's actually pretty good. So we'd be here. Oh wait, is this where we want to be? Oh yeah, I think it is. Fill that in again. We'd be here. Why is it so hard to get in there? We'd mine all that. Then it would move us here. We'd mine all that. Then it'd move us here. Mine all that. And it would reset us over. Oh. Oh, okay. So that part it doesn't like. I guess that's a little bit too fast. Easy, that is pretty fast. The player actually falls out of that, huh? Could try honey block. Hmm. Oh, I even fall out there sometimes? That's not good. I wonder if it's just because I'm on a server? Could try a honey block, see how that goes. I probably would want to put it lower. I don't know, how would a honey block work? We'll find out. How good is it as moving entities? Okay, it works the same way. Ah, looks pretty good. I think that would work. Works for me, I guess. Break all those. Then it would break all those. Break all those. Reset. And then be ready for another one. Wow. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, I just have to connect it to a clock. Wonder how fast we can get it going. What type of clock do I want to use? Just put an observer clock on there first and see what happens. I don't think that'd be fast enough. Slow down a little bit. Oh, I actually clipped through it. Scary. Scary. Maybe we can have something. I don't know. How often do I fall? I guess it picks me back up again. Kinda cool. I think that's cool. Yeah, I don't like how you fall every once in a while, but... I don't know much to do about that. Hey, back again. I think the stream just disconnected for a bit. Okay, so let's... I'm pretty impressed by that. I don't know if he'll fall down in survival. Try and limit a little bit. Maybe if I don't move so much, I won't glitch through. Maybe something like this. I'm less likely to glitch. Still goes through each. I think that's better. Don't move as much, so it's a bit nicer. Who's back? Okay, that seemed to fix that problem. I don't know if this is consistent here. Observers are a little bit weird with repeaters. Sometimes if you turn them off, turn them back on, they act differently. I did increase the speed with faster observer now. Try it out. Fill it in. Yeah. Really fast. I don't know if I can mine this fast. I guess it won't be hard for us to tweak it if it's not quite right. Always tweak the timings of that. And then the items would just fall into water and be collected. I think he said it also worked inside of water. My controller buy-ins are on Twitter. But I could put in my Discord somewhere. Okay, what was I doing again? I just want to put water. Water there. Oh, then the vines automatically don't spawn in. Oh, that's good to know. It works underneath water. That's good. Oh, I didn't know Bedrock water like updates so fast. Look how fast it's like flowing. It's like woo, 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 woo. Crazy fast. We could have water on top of this that just moves everything over here. And then there's your player standing there, so I can block off that. And then the collection over here. Oh, probably helps if I don't have a hole there. Okay. So with this one, we're only doing 3, which I think is probably good enough. Just because it's more about how fast a player can remove them, and less about... Or maybe it's more about pushing the stone in. Yeah, I think stone is the slowest part. We'll probably put a stone gen on both sides. So they can bolt try to help. And again, will that mess up something? I guess not. Could, but nah. Anonymous coming in with the MIDI. Thanks for that. What are you building? Skulk block farm. Yeah, okay. So then the water goes here. Something like that. I don't know. Where do the items really go? Do they go up or down? I think they go either way, but we could... No, we can't fill this in. Could force them to go up. Might be able to move this up by 1, too. So if we had our... Yeah, like this. The chicken dies right there. And then I can do all of them. That looks good. So I guess we would go up 1 higher. And then that go there. Wowzers. Looking good. That. And then a generator both sides. That's pretty much all you need, right? And then we fill in the floor so that they don't go elsewhere. And if we want to, we could try to minimize like we could compact it and try to put it down low as possible. Because essentially this is where the enemy are gonna land, right? But we're by putting it a little higher, the enemy are gonna fall a little bit slower. Hi, Mr. K. I think this is good. That looks pretty awesome. Oh yeah, I can't take screenshots in this version. We did a lot of testing. Have been streaming for 3 hours. It says you can do full screen, and then can you leave full screen? What? I don't get it. I don't think the full screen makes much difference. Yeah, we have been streaming for 3 hours. It was a lot of fun talking about Bedrock Edition with Prowl. Maybe we'll do some more collabs in the future. If you guys haven't already, make sure to follow here on Twitch and almost on future streams. Doesn't cost you anything, and we're getting almost to that 40,000 follower mark. So if you haven't already hit that, there's also links to my YouTube. We're getting pretty close to 320,000 subs over on YouTube. Make sure you have that bell notification turned on, because I do let people know of streams through community tab. And I will be having a video on this on my YouTube channel, so look forward to that. You can also find a video for almost every type of item farm possible over there. If you like that, there's a link to my Twitter in the chat for those that have that, and there is a link to my Discord, which we're trying to reach 7,000 members. So if you haven't already joined my Discord community, a lot of cool fun stuff going on over there. Make sure to hop on over there and join that. You can also post your own builds and contraptions. Show that all off. Yeah, we've been streaming for 3 hours. Let's find somebody to raid. As always, stick around so we can raid as a big group. Fun. Who are we all streaming today? We got F-Whip doing a mega base. Fills us on. People playing modded. Choices. Choices.